Welcome to
in on you.
Yeah, welcome to Unrolled, episode 142.
I think so.
Somehow.
Pretty sure.
Look at you with the work shirt.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Got all kinds of shirts.
Really?
Gave me like 5 shirts, a jacket, 2 hats.
Happy that you're there.
Damn.
2 hats.
You delivering? What are you doing? Everything?
Counterman.
You're like, why are you driving that piece of shit?
Yeah, counter person.
So I spent a whole lot of money today, right? And so I've been saving for a year, saving the 50s that come in the store.
Right.
But then I used the 50s to buy the Mini Cooper, right? And then I sold the Mini Cooper.
Oh, did you sell it?
Yeah, man.
Did you sell it to the petrol guy?
Yeah. So
No shit.
I think so. I don't know. It was some squiggly line dudes, you know?
How about you sold it to the petrol guy?
Well, no, I think it was some dudes with some squiggly lines, right?
No.
Yeah, like my TikTok fan base,
Right,
squiggly line guys, right? So, I guess they took a break from buying all the businesses around here to come buy this Mini Cooper, so I'd like to, and they paid with U.S. cash, so the USD was
To the rupees?
instead of the rupees.
The big D?
Yeah. So he goes, air no blow cold, air blow hot. And I said, right, same as it did yesterday when you brought the other 4 motherfuckers here. What do you think I was going to fix it for you? And then it was like the negotiation tactics were terrible, right? This is on day 2 after they gave me a non-refundable deposit. I said, you know what this means, right? No refunds. If you don't pay me by Monday, by 7 o'clock, you lose this money. You said Saturday. You going to come Saturday? And he goes, well, there's no, we can't come Saturday. It's superstitious for us. Sabbath. It's a Sabbath.
Okay.
Right. And I said, why don't you say it's against your religion? But whatever.
Superstitious.
Yeah, superstitious.
So you don't believe.
So I don't know. Total between 2 days they came. That was a Thursday. Friday they came with some new people to look at it and go for a test drive. I was hot. I was tired. I was fucking sweating already. I'm gonna get in a Mini Cooper with fucking a bunch of. Man, I gotta remember I'm being recorded. Right. I gotta slow down.
Right.
I ain't even started on this.
People.
Right.
It was very Curry Musk.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It was Cento fucking curry. It's kind of like the Old Spice, but it's the old curry.
It's pungent.
It's in a white bottle and everything, like a porcelain bottle, like the old.
Stings the nostrils.
I bought some Old Spice shampoo.
No, well, the Old Spice now is dope, right?
Smells great.
I'd love to find that old fucking porcelain bottle.
That shampoo smells great.
I'm pretty sure you could throw that through any piece of plate glass and it would shatter
probably.
it. Yeah, that old porcelain fucking Old Spice bottle.
I'd like to find one of them too. I might need it.
Right. I'm with it. So anyway, yeah, so they showed up Friday with new people. They had a female with them, and I'm like, and then I could see, and then I'm like, where's their car? Do you know when this dawns on me? I don't see their car. When they're driving the Mini Cooper without me driving with them. And I'm like, oh, shit, they just got this car for the down payment, right? So then I'm like, just sitting there on the porch like, damn, did I just get got? Like, fuck. And then
well, at least you were in the right location to get got.
Right. But I didn't have much of that insurance on it, right? So it was yeah, so I was like, fuck, man, I hope I just didn't lose my ass on that car, because the deposit they put on Thursday didn't cover the fucking repair I paid on it, let alone the fucking car itself.
You gotta call that insurance before you call the police in that case.
Oh, I know. You know that motherfucker been stolen today.
Right.
So anyway, so they come back, and it was in the same spot. It was just the day before they were there, And I go, well, let me get your driver's license. Thinking about you and your fucking last car sale, right? Oh, we do not have. We're just poor college students. I'm like, okay, and I'm like, what do you have for ID? And he gives me his fucking a picture on his phone of his school ID, and I was like, okay. So they're they come back and they're fucking standing there talking all about, I don't know, bro, something, right? Rick and I are sitting on the porch drinking mango-ritas because it's fucking hot out. You ever had that mango-rita? Bud Light mango-rita?
It's not bad.
Dude, it's fucking pretty dope, and will fuck you up pretty quick too. So we're sitting on the porch, and I said, so Rick, if they get on their way, right, and that differential blows up, fucking disassembles, because the front diff's still bad. I go, I don't know. I feel like we're on
disassemble.
I said,
Johnny Five alive.
right.
I'm alive.
Right. So I go. Don't be mad if like a Cessna comes into the house, right? He goes. Do you know how much we get paid if that fucking Cessna hit our house, bro? We would be cashed the fuck out. And I was like, well, in that case, I hope it does disassemble. So, no disassemble. No disassemble. Fucking great movie, by the way.
You know, I wonder if I can insure a car that technically isn't in my name for theft, and then claim theft if the owner decides that it was theft.
I don't know.
Well, so to get the claim paid, you have to file a police report,
Right.
right? So that's and then there would probably be a person that would come down from one of them their big cities like Chicago or St. Louis, right?
Right.
The field investigator.
Right.
And they would say, why did you insure this car that wasn't registered to you?
Because
Right.
I loved her.
Right.
So, and then...
Because it was cheaper to insure it right now than it was to register the motherfucker. That's why. I had to save up the money to register. Fuck it. Cost me $100 to insure it. Cost me $600 to register it. I had to save up the monies.
You know, if you don't insure it, your registration's invalid. Did we talk about that last time? So I got...
They say that, but I don't know if that's true.
Okay. You wanna...
Is it really true?
You wanna go?
Is it?
You wanna go? Yeah. So, I'm driving a Jaguar.
I've not had the problem, so
Jaguar.
apparently you've had the problem. I've not had the problem.
The Jaguar, right?
The Jaguar.
The Jaguar. I'm out on the Jaguar. And I was like, I got pulled over, right, for being like white, I don't know, in the hood.
For driving a...
Fucking Jaguar.
driving a Jaguar.
I'm driving a Jaguar.
While white in the hood.
Right. With a busted ass window that looks like a body imprint and no front plate. So I gave him a couple reasons to pull me over, you know. So he pulls me over, yada yada. I think I talked about it, right?
Yeah.
He was giving me some sketch vibes. So
I'm pretty sure the no front plate thing is not a thing anymore.
it is still technically a thing because, of course, you know I had to look it up. But it might not be a thing next year, is what it is, right? So one of the lieutenants that told him to leave me alone over the radio said he came in and he was talking, and I was like, yo, do we still do psych evals, you know? He's like, yeah, we do. He's like, he's a good guy, man. He's just, you know, hadn't seen the car. You got gauged ears, kind of look a little thuggish, fucking rolling a Jaguar in the ghetto, you know? And I was like, dude, I was literally eating fucking, like, fucking nice ham. Like, I was eating fucking like I had a charcuterie board in the Jaguar.
And Grey Poupon.
No, I was out of mustard.
Oh, damn.
I was. So I was looking for another Jaguar to roll up against to see if they had some Grey Poupon.
Excuse me, sir.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, that's how. That's how I met. What's his name? Larry.
Oh yeah.
Driving that blacked out Cadillac, that CTS I had, that completely black CTS, black wheels, all the way blacked out tint, windshield, everything, and no plates.
Well, I had a back plate, right? So anyway, that lieutenant told me when he was in the shop getting cigars, at a very hefty discount, that my registration comes back invalid, and they don't know why. They don't know why it is, right? But it just comes back invalid. He goes, hey, your registration comes back invalid on that. And I go, is that a fucking problem? And he goes, what, keep it in town. It won't be, go out of town with it. It's a whole different thing.
State boy get you.
Well, fuck. Edwardsville's hunting for me for that $100 fine from 5 years ago. So, fuck that.
So what's been going on with everybody? It's been like 3 weeks, hasn't it? Or 2 weeks? 2 weeks?
Maybe 3. We skipped.
That's good for you.
I
We
know,
skipped
I
last
played-
week.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, we skipped
I had a
last week.
soccer game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aiden's first.
And,
Did he
yeah.
win? Did they win? 2 weeks ago.
Yes, that one they
No,
won.
home opener, right?
No, it was a tournament, I think. They got sent. Yeah, they got sent fucking the other day though. They were doing good for the first half, and then that fucking team scored like 7 goals on them.
Jesus, in soccer?
Yeah, it was a
fucking Guinness showed up to fucking take down that fucking world record.
Did you get to watch those dudes? Like, because not everybody on his team plays like as many games as he does, right? Like, and I see, so they're not as skilled.
So they just gas.
They gas, and then when you see them look defeated, they're not even moving anymore. It's fucking terrible.
This is 13-9.
Yeah, I'm in it to win it.
Fuck. Guess I'll camp here.
Yeah, 4 local, baby. But yeah, so yeah. Oh, but insurance. Speaking of,
yeah,
dude, it's been 3 months. Been back and forth with these motherfuckers for my roof, right? So years ago, they told me that I couldn't get my roof replaced. The insurance company did because it had been damaged in a storm years before, like 4 years before that, right? I'm like, so what I had them come out for was I had water damage in my bathroom, like my ceiling had like fallen through and like so much had happened, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, we'll fix this. They fixed the water damage. They paid to have new what do you call them, the fucking gutters, which who gives a fuck about
but they didn't fix the roof.
No. And I'm like dude, the roof is what caused this. Well, this was from a storm years ago. It hasn't leaked since I've lived here, and it just now did. So
Just in the house?
Yeah.
Shut up.
And so that was like a few years ago, right?
Right.
And that's when I redid the bathroom at the house. And that was like 5 years, whatever.
Right.
Anyways, so this last one as it came through, I'd had the roof kind of like redone. They like got like thousands of dollars worth of that rollout super fucking shit they roll on it, and then fix the bad shit.
We call that tarps in the hood. I don't
know
what they call it in the nice part.
It was like $150 a gallon for this shit they rolled on.
Oh yeah, it's like a silicone.
Oh yeah.
So whatever it was, and so it's been good. Well, the last storm that came through, shit, same thing in the bathroom again, and then in Rex's room, and then in
it was a torrential fucking downpour.
That was months. You remember when it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then every building
in our bath in our closet through the ceiling.
Fuck.
I call them out, and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, I'm gonna hire a company, Tommy Patton.
Right.
Tommy said, I work for these people. They'll go to bat for you, and they'll get you a fucking roof. And I was like, 'cause I don't want to pay that money for a roof, right?
Not your roof.
No.
Jesus, fuck, that's so fucking high, bro.
Yeah, dude. So they've been going back and forth for like
14K.
2.5 months. Yeah, and the bid's like, and they finally ended up on a price. It's like 16 grand.
16, shit.
But they still have to fix the inside shit, like the fucking ceiling and shit and blah 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 and all that. So these fucking people, they don't respond to you, and I guess they changed the way they do things. So before, they would hand me that 16.
The insurance people.
Yeah.
And, well, then, because we're all in a group email.
Oh, okay.
This fucking circle jerk, and somebody asks a legitimate question, and nobody answers it, right? And I'm like, you motherfuckers. So it used to be, if there was a claim for 16 grand, they're handing you a check for 16 grand. They're like, fix your shit.
Right.
Thanks. If you don't fix it, it's on you.
Right.
You dumb
right.
fuck.
Right.
You dumb bitch.
They were never paying it again.
Yeah.
Right.
So
because they can't, if they can't inspect it, say it's done.
Yeah.
Then they'll never reinsure it.
Right.
Typically.
But
that's the old school.
What I was told now was that they'll give you a portion of it if you have a company doing it,
and then finish paying when it's done.
So they ETF'd me like $5 grand.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
And so then that company wanted a down payment of like $8 grand.
Of course they
And
did.
I was like, nah. I was like, they only sent me $5 grand.
Right.
So like, they're like, okay, we'll change it.
Yeah.
So I gave them the $5 grand they sent me, the exact amount.
Right.
But I still owe 11 grand.
Yeah. No, the insurance.
The insurance will pay them directly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you already started.
Yeah.
So
they should write the check
So we just went through
to
this.
them.
Yeah.
Whether it comes to you or not, it should be wrote to them.
But any supplements will actually go back to you because you get the supplements, but they get the remainder of that contract. So let's say they dig in there and they're like, "Yo, this beam is bad," right? So they start ripping shit off. So that's a supplement. So they can supplement. So I had Katie's. Remember Brian? Shit. He changed his last name on the internet. He's in roofing and shit. Fuck, you went to school with him, man. He had blue eyes, tall dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Frank Sinatra?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. He blocked me. He needed me for something, asked me for something. I helped him out on something. I asked him to do me a favor.
Really?
Gone.
Really?
Fuck him.
Anyway.
Fuck him.
So he came out to do the roof at Katie's and supplemented the fuck out of it, so we didn't have to pay that deductible.
Okay, but I'm good on that other 11 grand though, right?
No, yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
If they sent you the first 5, you got a legitimate company doing something. They're going to submit plus supplements, right? So, like, most people have a deductible with their insurance, and if you have a good contractor, you get supplemented out, so you don't have to pay that deductible.
Right.
Same thing with auto, too. So, if you have a good body shop or good whatever, then, so then you can get supplements there, so that way it kind of helps offset your deductible. So, if you have $1,000 deductible, if you can get $500 in supplements and, like, hail damage or some bullshit like that, then instead of paying $1,000 out of pocket or getting $1,000 less, because that's what happens. You get $1,000 less because you have a deductible. Well, now you're getting $500 less, so you only have to come out of pocket $500 or whatever.
I'm just like really worried about this. I mean, I know I need a new roof, but I was like, if they're like going to end up fucking sticking me with
no, they can't. They can't at this point.
They can't.
No,
but like I mean, all kinds of shit's happened, dude. Like since that's been the last 2 months, it's still been leaking, right? Obviously when it rains,
and it hasn't been fixed, right?
Yeah, it has been fixed. And then like now, like
have you tried this tarp thing I've been talking about?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
But there's like the flash thing that's between the roof overhang and the rest of the house.
Yeah.
Like 3 like 15-foot fucking pieces of flashing have fallen off and all kinds of shit, and like the wood behind it's all fucked up.
Well, the company hasn't started yet.
They just brought the materials today, and Melissa was like, it sounded like the house is gonna fall down the hill. Because the way they were throwing the shit on the roof. You know?
Oh, yeah.
That's the way they are.
Oh, yeah, they don't give a fuck.
They're roofers.
Bro, they don't speak no English either.
Probably
so
not.
So does Tommy Proffer own a roofing company? Or
no, I think he just
works for one?
I think it's one of those things where like...
Is he broker shit?
Yeah, probably. That's what
Okay. Yeah, dude, I got real roofers that come in this motherfucker that hook it up. You know, not just Brian, but like this dude Ed that comes in here, man. This Ed took care of another customer, Ed. And then the customer, Ed, that got his roof repaired, he's like, buy this man fucking any cigar he wants when he comes in. I mean, these guys really take care of one another around here, so which is cool as fuck. So, we should have hollered at your boy. I could have put you in touch with somebody who is a bulldog on fucking insurance.
It's been going for
got any lawyers coming in your buddy with?
Well, I just had a lawyer I just gave something free to, so.
I'd like to ask some questions.
Yeah?
I'd like to ask some if
he was a city lawyer.
If things went south, what are my options?
Okay.
That's what I would like to ask.
Yeah, maybe off air.
I called Wesley, and of course I didn't get a phone call back from him.
Well, he's in Alton now, right?
Well, he's working for the city office. Yeah.
Well, I walked in. So I walked in there on that window thing earlier this year, right?
Yeah.
And so I walk in, and they're like, taking all my fucking stabby shit off me, and I'm like, whatever,
Madison County makes me put my keys in a locker for this.
Yeah, I know. I had that. Remember that box cutter, that little box cutter keychain you gave me? I had that on there, and they're like, whoa.
Listen, I'll get the shit out of your finger, buddy.
Right. I'm taking the least.
I'm taking your dick hole with me.
I'll make you a bigger dick hole, motherfucker.
I mean, I know you're a lawyer. You're probably already circumcised, but.
Man,
if not, I'll get you. And every time they tell me I have to take it and put it back in the locker, I say, "Yeah, I'll get your finger good, buddy." And they just laugh at me.
Right? You might fucking take it apart and
right. I'm gonna ruin my cigar cutter to
what?
Do what?
Take the court by hostage? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Jesus fuck.
I'm gonna ruin my cigar cutter to catch a bunch of felonies. No, thank you. When I'm here for a traffic ticket, for a seatbelt ticket.
I walked in there, man, and even Wesley's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing here? Because they have, like, built the zoning issue shit, and then, like, everybody else there as well. So I didn't get Wesley. I got the state's attorney or whatever the fuck, And they sent me another bill of $500 after I fixed that shit. And I called, and I was like, hey, you need to fix this shit. I ain't never paying. Fuck you. I done fucking $2,000 fuck.
Yeah, remember I told you I had him. I don't even remember what the ticket was for now, but he called me up, and I go, hey, I'm not paying this, right? I'm like, never paying this. Like, I know exactly what to do here. So can we just dismiss it the first time?
Do you want to go through the motions? Do you need some practice, or do we just cut to the chase and you dismiss this motherfucker? So,
man, we had a pretty cool event we were at on Saturday night.
Where was it? The house concert thing?
No, it was.
Did you go to that this year?
The what?
The concert at your house. Not your house.
Oh, that was last weekend.
Was it last weekend?
That was the
same
Labor Day
week.
weekend.
Same weekend as the Bethalto Homecoming.
Yeah, that was cool. The party was
Did
cool.
you go? Did you go up there
How
again?
was the expo? Not to cut Drew off, but
The fuck if I went to the expo, bro?
well, but it was supposed to be a real fair this year, wasn't
There's
it?
a real Ferris wheel. Is that what you?
Well, I thought
Did
it
you
was
misread
supposed
it?
to be a real,
Ferris
like it
wheel.
used to be,
I don't know,
like it
man.
used to be.
I don't know.
Because remember when we were younger, the expo was the shit.
The expo
But
was
it was
dope.
down by the river, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
well, it
was
still
the
was.
shit.
Down
It
by
was-
the river.
It was down by the river again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not at all square.
No, that was just during flood year.
So anyway,
Yeah.
your event.
Yeah, your event Saturday. What'd you do?
Yeah. He doesn't remember now.
Four
Nothing that cool.
Four Loco.
Well, a guy. No, okay. So there was a kid, and he had like a pretty traumatic brain injury. Like he was in an accident. A lot of stuff happened afterwards. But anyways, he was in the hospital for quite a few months. Like come out, rehab for a few months, and the family, like, you know, it was in Highland, and they had like all the community support and stuff.
Right.
So some group approached them and they decided they wanted to have an event for him to raise money for their medical bills because there's a shit ton of them.
Sure,
Like he
right.
got smoked by a car, like, and so they had this event Saturday. It was called Battle for Braden,
Right.
and it was out in Highland, obviously, which I've actually never been to Highland.
It's a nice town.
Yeah, I've been to the Casey Hall. in Highland.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Right.
Right.
But
It's probably the biggest building in Highland.
I mean,
No, it's Highland's booming, bro.
dude, there was a metric fuck ton of people at this event. There
Nice.
was, I think they raised over $100,000. But
Shut up.
But
Fuck.
But they had fights, right? So
Yeah.
it was a whole night of fights, and it was like
MMA style.
MMA, like
Jiu-jitsu?
amateur boxing, jiu-jitsu, regular grappling.
Dope.
like,
Damn.
I think some people had pillow fights. You know, it was
Nice.
this whole night of fights
Dude, that's cool
to
as
raise
fuck.
money for this kid.
Right.
So Team Dad,
Yeah.
Scott,
Yeah.
he, I guess, knows the dad or the family.
Right.
And so he got us in contact, and we got on the fight card. And
Nice.
so he fought Evan, his son,
Nice.
which was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then one of the other guys from the club, John, he went against Matt Hughes.
Okay.
So, you know, Matt obviously can't be hit in the head and shit, you know what I mean? Because he had a TBI as well.
Right. Right.
Whatever you think about the man. But,
I like him.
yeah, he...
Always have.
He...
Fuck what they say.
fuck what they say. But so they had their whole thing choreographed. So you know, so for the Team Dad fight, I had to corner him, but
Right.
I had also cornered John for his fight. So they had this whole thing choreographed, and it looked spectacular.
Nice.
Like a real, not even like a WWE fight, but like a real jiu-jitsu wrestling match. And so, but then I had to sit over there in the corner. I had a bullhorn. And I'm sitting there the whole time, and this lady's like nudging me and telling them to say the minutes, so they knew how far along they were in their
dance.
their dance.
Yeah,
and it was cool. So Matt went out there for that guy and John, and they did that, and it was pretty fucking
So
cool.
who's the winner?
Matt won.
Well, of course he should.
Yeah, of course he won.
Of course he should.
Yeah, and he broke John's arm.
Oh,
so
fuck.
I had to wrap John's arm.
Oh,
in a
shit.
sling to get him out of the ring.
Sounds like them wrestling boys they used to fucking
like
manage
some
there.
CHWA to me,
Yeah,
buddy.
CHWA coming up, man. This is all right.
Yeah. So yeah, they raised a bunch of money.
That sounds
and
awesome.
It was
that sounds
it was a
really
cool
fucking
time.
dope.
And said, you know, they got to, and they talked about our jiu-jitsu club and stuff. So
Very
it was
cool. Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
So it was neat.
Nice.
Should have been there, Chuck. If Mike ever came, he should have been there too.
You know,
And I didn't know anything about it.
well, and
You're not getting me anywhere on the weekends anyway. It's my time, so I don't do nothing on the weekends.
oh, this working man now. Check him out.
Sit at the apartment now. No, it's the scheduled time I'm allowed to.
Visit.
That bullshit. So,
Yeah, visit. It's all right.
so
It's all good.
I'll be working Saturdays now though.
Oh
so
shit! Till noon.
2 Saturdays a month.
2 Saturdays a month.
Till 4.
Till 4.
Dude, I hate the hours, but
Better
whatever.
pay, consistent,
Whatever. Better pay.
constant pay
Consistent.
too. Right.
Oh, she pissed me off, dude. I told her I had an interview, and that was it. She didn't assign me no more work.
Fuck her couch.
Well, my neighbor. Oh,
your
listen to
couch.
this shit. Listen to. I'll say
Your
this.
neighbor.
I'll say this on the air, and I hope he fucking sees it. These motherfuckers find out that I'm working for her,
right.
and they work for her. Like 2 of them work for her. I'm not gonna
Neighbors?
name no names or no gender. 2 of them work for her. You'll understand who I'm talking about.
I think I already know.
In just a fucking minute.
I think I already know.
2 of them work for her.
Do I go down the hill, up the hill, make a right?
So they fucking try to get me fucking fired. For absolutely no fucking reason.
To take your work? That'd be it, right?
No, because they don't want to go over there. Or they would have that. They don't want to go over there. The reason I got all that shit over there constantly like that is because I would go over there.
Right.
I'm not fucking scared to go over there.
Right.
I don't have a fucking problem with a certain color of people.
Right.
I'll go over there. Now, I did carry at the Natural Bridge store all 3 times I went because that's a bad fucking area.
Natural Bridge and Kings Highway.
Natural Bridge and Kings Highway. You know where Shapiro's is?
Yeah, of
You know
course.
where you turn left to go to Shapiro's?
That's Natural Bridge.
Just the opposite side, just right up on top of that hill. That entire area is a fucking terrible fucking area.
Dude, how many people go to the GG over there in like 4-wheelers with dubs?
Well, none, but they do not have a air care section because they cannot keep it on the shelf.
Hair care gets stole?
Air
care.
Febreze.
Oh.
Febreze.
Why is that?
Airwick.
How about Soul Glow?
Because as soon as she said, as soon as she puts it out there, it's gone.
Stole?
Yep, it's gone.
They steal it?
Right out the fucking door.
They steal it?
But anyway.
They steal the Febreze, bro?
So they tried to get me fired, which I was fucking infireable any fucking way.
Sure.
And now I'm not working there no more. Fuck you.
Right.
Well, no way this girl was firing me, motherfuckers, for you. No fucking way. Wasn't gonna fucking happen. Sorry.
So if I went down the hill, up the hill, and made a right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. So for no fucking reason though. Listen.
What a fucking pile,
I was telling
a pile of shit.
Right. I was telling one of the other people because I was pissed.
Right.
I was telling somebody about it when the day it happened. Like they caught me. One of the other people that don't like him. They caught me as I was walking out the door right after the phone call. They caught me outside to stop and talk to me about something else.
Right.
And I said, "These motherfuckers, dude." Right.
Right.
And when I was telling them, listen, I understand the county bullshit.
Sure.
I understand that. You're fucking mad. You got to do all this. You got to do all that. Look at that. Look at that guy. Look. It ain't cool. You shouldn't fucking do that shit.
Still
but
snitching.
I understand the mindset, though, right? I kind of get that. I kind of understand it.
Right.
But this shit, what'd you gain from this?
Right.
There was nothing for you to gain from this at fucking all. You just did some shit to start some bullshit.
Yeah. Well, some people
Nothing to gain.
Some people are petty and fucking worthless.
So I found out that they ain't paid their house taxes in 7 years. A company's been buying their house taxes for 7 years.
Yeah.
Fucking Carmen San Diego.
So I mean that's the problem with fucking. I've been watching.
I found out they got $60,000 worth of fines and liens against their fucking house from the county because they won't clean it up, aren't going to clean it up.
Yeah, that property's useless. They'll never get out from that. Then the liens don't mean shit unless they sell.
Yeah, the liens don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I did that because it fell off.
Well, it's all right, bro. It's called Unrolled.
It is enrolled.
Yeah.
Would you like my new sign?
But the guy paying the taxes, the guy paying the taxes might want to know what the fuck's going on with this fucking property, right?
It's an investment because he fucking owns them. They get auctioned off plus the fucking thing.
Would you like my sign?
What was your sign? The one at the fucking thing you posted a picture of, the one I liked on the on the social media.
When 7,000 people like it, it doesn't tell me that you liked it.
Oh my god!
Aren't you just fucking popular?
This fucking guy, man, he just threw his
Tyler.
nuts right on the fucking table. 7,000.
I was joking.
I'm
I
a
don't know.
fucking influencer. I don't know about you. Fuck your life.
Fucking
I quit influencing. I don't post my boot pictures anymore. I don't have time for any of that fucking bullshit anymore. It sucks, but I do have a room full of like 100 pairs of those fucking shoes.
I need to come down to the shop,
Nobody's
bro.
fucking buying.
Yo, I'll come down to the shop, bro.
Okay.
I need
Nobody's
some fresh.
fucking buying.
You got some like brown leathers, like
I've been wearing one pair on date night, so.
Oh
You
yeah,
motherfucker.
we all have the same size shoe, fucking tens.
Fuck.
God damn it, Chuck.
Sorry, dude.
He's like,
I needed a nice pair of shoes, and I was like, I don't have a pair of shoes right here. Nobody's gonna fucking. They're still on eBay, dude.
that's cool.
They're still listed.
Dude, I
The
mean,
more they're broken, the better they are.
No. Some people want them like
Pristine. I know.
flawless. You know?
They're still fucking listed.
Yeah, and most of them are like that, you know. But whatever.
Yeah, I need to come down and shop. I might come down this week and shop because I'm going on a little trip leaving Saturday. So
Yeah.
I bought a pair of cheap fucking nice fucking loafers.
God damn it.
What?
Okay, you gotta
Bro, I was getting my suits tailored.
Yeah, no, you have.
And I just fucking picked them up right there.
Suits for every situation.
You going to Italy? Aren't you going to Italy?
I'm going to.
You gotta have some Italian shoes.
They're not American. They're American, bro.
Italian leather.
I'm going to Santorini, Greece, and then I'm going to go to Venice, Italy.
When is this?
Saturday.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You can bring back some olive oil and shit.
No, the mafia controls that industry, and I'm not there long enough to get into that.
I feel like if you're there for 5 hours, you could probably slide it.
Let me tell you, I flew into Colorado, into Denver one time, and so I fly in, and before the night's over, I'm deep in the fucking underground, bro. It was wild as fuck. Like, I mean, copious amounts of every kind of drug in front of me, and it took no time at all. But it was also early 2000s, and
right.
You know, whatever. So, but yeah, it was. So whenever I go work in a new city and develop new stores or whatever, I would go there, and then I would just put it on the rap station, and I would listen to where they're doing a live remote from, because that meant something back then, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So then I would just go to that place, and then fucking party with fucking people, and then next thing you know, I mean, it was literally the night I landed, I unpacked. That night I was fucking partying hard as fuck, and I'm like, good thing I don't have to do shit tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Settle down, Jamie, with your sound effects. So
that's the best.
this podcast is rated C for cheesy as fuck, bro.
Dude, it's so good. Yeah, so that event was cool. I got a tournament next month, but
Nice.
nobody's signed up my age and weight class yet, so that sucks.
That means you win.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
That means you gotta go up or down.
So I registered, but I didn't complete the registration.
What's your weight class?
165.
I
That's
can
you.
make 165.
That's you.
But you got a purple belt. I ain't gonna hand you a purple belt if you want.
You need medals on the wall, bro? Chuck will help you out.
Yeah, I mean, awesome.
How's them ribs,
I can
bro?
make 165.
Hey, them ribs good?
Oh yeah, they
Ready
don't
to
hurt
get
now.
pushed in
They
again?
don't hurt now, but I was told
You ever have your ribs pushed in?
by the surgeon that I should not be doing anything that might be strenuous until he can look at it. So,
Tell you what,
Surgeon.
your ribs?
well,
The surgeon.
for my
Your-
hernia.
Yeah, I know that's the
my
bigger
hernia.
concern. Yeah.
Hernia.
Yeah, I should not be doing
But you can still come hang out with the team.
anything considered strenuous.
I went and hung out with Drew on his very first tournament.
Yeah.
So,
Bored as fuck. Drove like an hour, too. I was like, fuck. And then I had no idea why he won.
And I won, and I didn't even know how I won.
Yeah. No, I didn't know how
the guy
still don't-
tapped, so it was
I still
cool.
don't know how you won. You, like, grabbed his sleeve. And he was like,
I tapped.
my sleeve. And I was like, what the fuck happens here?
I choked him. It was armbar.
You choked his fucking sleeve? What'd you, to make his fingers tingly? What the fuck?
well, yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
Listen, these guys
a
keep telling me.
15-minute pouch.
These guys
Put that
keep
back
telling me. This is my only complaint. This is my only complaint. Is like nobody's my size.
Okay.
There's like one dude there my size.
Dust is your size.
There's one dude there my size, but he's got a buddy, he's got a guy, right? Yeah, he's got a buddy and they're the ones that do the thing. They've got a buddy that they team up with. You know?
Well, they need to switch their buddies.
No, that's
I'm
cool,
gonna
man.
I'm gonna talk about it.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, you got a guy you're comfortable with. Let them be with the guy they're comfortable with, right? Which means that I normally get stuck with somebody much bigger than me.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you, and you're right, it's leverage. It's all leverage. It shouldn't matter. If you have a colored belt and you know what the fuck you're doing, it shouldn't matter.
But look how much more
I
you're
don't know
learning.
what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, but you're learning so much more.
So
You're learning so much more.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
I would recommend coming, like, if you can, tomorrow night.
But I'm like assholed out by the time we ever get to doing anything. Like my back hurts now, and my fucking.
I would come tomorrow night because, like, you happened to start coming when I was doing that leg shit. Now we're going and we're doing side control shit. So it's basic, real important shit, and I would come for this. It's even just to watch to
Right,
get it, like,
right.
and if you didn't have to do anything or just drill if you want to, because it's not going to be training you to have somebody in side control.
Well, I intend to come tomorrow, but I have to take some stuff off this trailer because I sold the trailer, just the
Nice.
trailer.
Nice.
That's all I wanted, and I wanted to get this
Generator off.
this paperwork up here. Well, it was never put on. It's just in the box locked up. I wanted to get this paperwork up the street here with Mr. Klunkenkemper done, and so I went ahead and sold it to him, and I have to get it stripped because he fucking wants it. So So if I have time when I get home to take a couple things off and then come up there, I will definitely.
No, I'm just saying,
there.
like just for like more like reasonable stuff for like
Well,
that you. I mean, not that you don't understand what we were doing before, because you did.
Right.
You did just fine.
Right.
But more like applicable stuff to like a real life world situation. That's what we're gonna. Because there's a tournament next month, so everybody, we're trying to kind of re-up like people's knowledge of like basic control positions where you're going to score points or you can fuck somebody up or this and that, right? So and we did takedowns last Thursday, which was terrible, but I hate getting fucking thrown. God damn it.
Hey, do you want to know what I'm doing tomorrow?
No.
Do you want to know what I'm doing tomorrow?
Drew does.
I'm pulling in my. I'm going to watch the Big Boy 4014 steam past. It's a 1940s largest steam locomotive.
Oh yeah, are you going with Clayton?
I'm going full Clayton, bro.
Are you going with Clayton?
No.
You know Clayton's gonna be there.
Clayton somewhere, bro.
He's gonna be there. There's gonna be a fucking whole slew of Claytons there.
He's gonna be there fucking joeing, bro.
There's gonna be a whole slew of Claytons.
There's only 8 of these trains left. Only 3 of them are on tracks. All of them are owned by Union Pacific. It's going to go right through Edwardsville
That's cool.
tomorrow.
We're at in Edwardsville.
Well, the tracks that go through fucking Edwardsville, bro.
What time?
What's going to make a fucking left? No, it's
where
going
are the
straight.
tracks that go through Ed? Where are they at?
By Pogue, New Pogue Road.
What time?
About 12:30ish. It should make its thing. The max speed is like 60 miles an hour.
Are they going to stop it for a picture opportunity?
No, no. You just take the fucking video.
They don't
and then
stop
freeze
trains.
it. Yeah, they don't stop trains. Well, they do.
They
do stop trains.
They stop
bro.
trains in certain circumstances.
They do stop trains,
Can I
bro.
play chicken with the train?
You can.
You most certainly can.
If you don't, let's not.
And if you do and you lose, then they'll stop the train.
He's
you can
right.
take all the pictures you want.
He's right. I mean, if you're gonna get hit by something, get hit.
You can take all the pictures you want until the crime scene.
Right.
People show up until you can't take pictures no more.
No more photos is what the crime scene folks will say.
Actually, the detectives that showed up that night didn't give a fuck.
No, they were mad. They were there.
Right.
Fuck.
I almost walked back with them. I thought about it. I thought about it. If I had known how long it was going to take to get back going, we would have walked. I would have walked back to
town?
see the things.
Oh yeah, might as well.
Strewn all over there.
Yeah, sure. So, Big Boy 4014 is going to be. It's on its North American tour. Probably going to be put into a museum after this.
Big boy.
The Big Boy 4014 is coming through.
Where are their train tracks?
Dude, where New Pogue is, bro.
That's not. I mean, that is
Going-
Edwardsville, but
Yeah, I mean, it's Edwardsville City, zip code, not fucking Edwardsville proper. It's not going down Main Street. They got rid of those tracks a long time ago, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's the big thing for me tomorrow, and doing some marketing. So
Hell yeah. Hey, well, when you head that way, let me know, because I might drive down there and check out the Big Boy.
I'll send you a pin. I've been.
You gonna drop it? You gonna drop me a pin?
I'll drop you a pin, homie, because I got this.
Tight.
I got this spot. The spot I'm gonna go hit.
Did you find it when you rode your bike?
So when they stopped it a couple days ago, they stopped the train. Right, 55,000 people went to this small ass town to look at this fucking train. So it's a matter of finding the spot that nobody's gonna find. Right? It's like hunting deer, but I'm hunting a Big Boy 4014.
right.
So
Like how big? I mean, like why is it so spectacular?
well, it's a
Is it like a monstrosity?
so back in 1940s when it was built, it cost over $200,000. Which would be equivalent to over $5 million in today's money to build a fucking engine.
Doesn't seem like that's a lot.
A $5 million train engine, one car?
Yeah, dude.
I think it feels like a whole lot.
But you can buy a car for $5 million.
You can, but it doesn't go it doesn't run on steam.
Yeah, but is it sexual?
Well, I mean, it depends on what gets you off, because I know there's going to be a lot of dudes joeing in the fucking trees as this train goes by.
I wish I had $5,000.
Does it
I wouldn't
fuel?
be in the situation I was in right now.
Does it fuel?
Did you buy a Corvette when you shouldn't have?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
You know,
So,
I really didn't. I didn't buy it, but yes.
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 This guy.
But nothing's fucking selling any fucking way. So
What are you talking about? I sold 2 motorcycles and a fucking Mini Cooper in about 3 weeks.
Chuck.
Dude, I've sold
nothing from me.
Hey, I've sold everything there is to sell. Truck's going up for sale next week. You want to buy that?
Oh.
My truck's going up for sale.
Speaking of.
If anybody's interested in the 2020.
That one stock I told you about has retraced, like I said it would.
Right. Getting ready to go.
And it's now getting ready to swing.
So, old Charles Schwab there, you can't fund from the phone. Right now, I got to verify my fucking... Nope.
Dude, I'll do it right now.
Dude, I cannot fucking... It will not let me. I've fucking been on the phone with them motherfuckers, bro. I've been on the phone with them. I cannot fund.
Fucking Chuck.
Well, I can't... Did you set up on the laptop first?
No.
So they will not let me fund from the phone.
Hold on.
Yeah, they won't let me fucking...
I should be able to. Oh, yeah, look at that. Transfer.
No, yeah. I see it there. Trust me, I have that same thing.
And I go from my bank account to this account.
All that was not set up on your phone. It was not set up on your phone. It was not.
It might have been.
It was not. I can guarantee.
Well, I don't recall. Maybe it was years ago because I've been in this game for a while.
I know you have. Settle down, Gordon.
You know what was all his stocks and everything? It's probably the NSA actually listening, not the CIA.
Yeah, it's definitely or the FTC, so you can nail them on the fucking future fucking fraud.
Right.
No, they're trying to get me on what do they call it when it's like
tax evasion?
No,
Oh.
no,
We've paid all of our taxes every fucking time.
Yes, I've
Do
paid
not fucking look at us.
I've paid my fucking taxes.
Do not look.
Yeah, I can't miss that shit or I'm fucked.
Dude, don't even. Today I paid the taxes because I'm gonna be out of town when they're due. Right. Today I paid the taxes. Today it's fucking asinine. The fucking tax. I can't. Like I paid it, and you know what was left? Fucking nothing. Nothing at all from paying. So I'm doing the math.
Say you want a revolution.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna tell you, this store by the end of this year, you know what it's gonna pay in taxes? $70,000.
Jesus.
Yeah. Do you know how much more better this store could be if I had an extra $70,000 or even $50,000? Let me give you $20,000, bro. Why the fuck you need $70,000 of my fucking money just to sell cigars? You know who's selling cigars way before fucking the United States was a thing? The fucking Indians, bro.
Yeah, they raped them, so.
Right. I don't even get a motherfucking blanket for this money.
I mean, that's,
I wouldn't mind.
Your choices. There's your choices.
I'll take a fucking blanket, bro.
They didn't tax the Indians.
Smallpox?
Dude, I'll take any pox. I'd like to get something for my fucking tax, bro.
They didn't tax the Indians. They just raped them.
No.
So you could pay the taxes or you can get raped.
I'm going to tell you, rape's doesn't
Kinda
sound bad,
thing.
bro.
Kind of the same
or you
thing.
can get marched down the trail of tears.
Bro, 70 fucking K? And fucking, that's just saying that we stay current with what we're doing. $70,000 doesn't make no fucking sense, bro. We're in a town that doubles the average income of this town per person. The average medium average income, whatever, in Alton is $35,000. So I pay 2 motherfucker people's salary and taxes, and what representation do I get? Nothing. Not a fucking thing.
Well, Zelensky needs his 4 locos, so you have to support him.
He's talking about state.
I know, but
he's talking about state. And all that shit's still going in Madigan's pocket.
But wait,
no, yeah.
We're all still going in Madigan's pocket. I don't give a fuck what they say where Madigan is. Whatever. It's still going in Madigan's pocket.
Madigan still controls
in
this
the
country.
Machine, anyway.
This country, not this state. This country, Madigan controls.
Mad Mardigan.
So,
kind of, because Illinois is a jump-off state.
Yeah. So, who do you think 2028 not presidential nominee is going to be? Because we already know
it's going to be Pritzker.
It's Pritzker,
100%.
Because
D's nuts.
No. D's is out. So we're gonna get Trump. He can't run again. So Pritzker's gonna go up against whoever the fuck that we come up with after Trump.
Fucking fat piece of shit.
Fucking Pritzker. Fuck.
I honestly do not know.
There's no way he would. I mean,
he's running, bro.
Oh, he's running. 100%.
He's running. He's been running since COVID.
Right. That was the whole point.
He's been running since COVID, bro.
The whole point of becoming governor in the state of Illinois is because you're in line for that presidential bid.
Right, but with as much as people have actually started to notice how fucked up shit is,
nope,
it has increased.
Nope.
significantly better than it was.
Because the cities,
We'll
the
see
big
how the
cities,
selection turns out.
this
Yeah.
big, no, we know how this election is going to turn out. No,
You think Kamala's going to win?
no, the fuck are you talking, dude?
Well, I mean, if you're saying like that, then
Do I think Kamala's going to win rightfully?
No, Kamala
No.
ain't going to win. Period.
No.
No.
Do I think
I
that they're
pray for-
going to have enough conjecture and
Kamala was put in place to lose.
misinformation
no.
Yeah.
in the air by the time the election comes that they can push it that way and not so much get the backlash that they would have got if it had been Biden. I don't know.
I
'cause
feel like that's the only
they're
person.
pushing it really, really.
There's no-
You know, she's doubled in the polls,
No,
right?
yeah,
In her
it's-
popularity.
oh,
polls.
no.
To whose
She's
polls?
doubled.
To whose
She's
polls?
But that doesn't fucking matter whose polls.
yeah.
It does because
it
that's not
doesn't.
voters. It's not voters.
Doesn't because
They say
it's
it
a
and people are like,
psychological
yeah,
game,
it's a
right?
warfare.
You don't vote.
For
People
the
don't
loser.
vote for the loser.
I know. That's why, as a business person, you can't say you're struggling
I am
because then nobody
struggling,
fucking
but-
supports you.
Right. They
Period.
don't vote for the loser.
Same fucking thing. Why would, dude? I haven't gone to certain fucking places because they're on the internet fucking crying. You get on the internet crying, we can't make it unless you buy something, bitch. That's called business, motherfucker. Try losing $40K a year.
I got a regular
Fuck
fucking
off.
job, so
I mean, I'm
thanks for your support.
probably guilty of that slightly because, like right now, like it's pretty bad.
Right now, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not crying about it. I was like, hey, we got appointments. You want them?
Yeah, no,
But I'm
that's
not-
called advertising.
But I'm not like come.
Bro,
get adjusted or I'm gonna die.
Dude, I'm kind of slow too. Do you know what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm handing flyers out to every fucking hotel in fucking the whole county.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fucking doing, and I'm putting them in the fucking racks of the fucking hotels, and I'm talking to every hotel clerk that will talk to me that speaks English.
I just went and got a real job.
Unless they fucking want to talk about fucking Mini Coopers, they're
I
not
just
selling Mini Coopers.
I
all
just
fucking
finally
day.
broke down and got tired of it. Got a real job.
No, that is the fucking way, bro. Do you imagine if a
tired
check
of it,
cash? So I was talking to this dude, right?
I've been doing it for so long. I was just like, I gotta fucking stop.
I had breakfast with this guy, and I like this guy. He owns a lot of property around town, right? His wife teaches yoga at the yoga studio, at my mom's yoga studio. And he goes, dude, I just want to be, rich like you. And I go, how am I rich, bro? I'm like, you drive a fucking $70,000 truck. It doesn't even have a pickup bed on it. It's got a flatbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got a 550, So he goes, yeah, man, I just can't wait for the day where I don't have a boss. And I go, I got 700 fucking bosses that come in every month. I have the IRS state. I have the IRS federal. I have the state, the Illinois Department of Revenue. I got all this bullshit.
Have you ever seen
I have
the
a
movie?
whole bunch of bosses, homie.
Have you ever seen the movie American Beauty?
Yeah.
So that's the one with Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's jerking off to his fucking daughter's fucking friend.
And he walks into the fast food restaurant and
Right.
he goes, I want as little responsibility as possible. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Dude, I would love to just go.
give me some tasks and pay me for them.
Sometimes I just want to go sell Harley Davidsons or fucking, you know what I'm saying?
right.
I just want to go sell something that makes people smile.
Here's the thing. So
And cigars do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed. I really am. But fuck these fucking taxes.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
So, the only thing besides a headache that our position gives us is a certain level of influence if we're actually a good person.
I'm with that.
Okay, so that allows us to make connections that can further our cause.
Right.
But it takes a certain level of fortitude to see that through to the end. So if you're stuck in the middle of it in the trench and you're just beat down and you're losing money and you're doing all these things, but 50 dudes who could help you,
Right.
you have to see it through to the end, right? So right now that's where I'm at. I'm like, I've been doing it for 20 years, but I'm still like, right now I'm like, do I have to get a fucking night job?
Right. So we had our first after hours event at Max the last Thursday of September. What month are we in? August.
August.
Yeah. So we had our first one, and I tracked to the fucking penny, including tip outs, right? Where I tipped the fucking bartender and the waitress and shit like that, right? I kept track of fucking everything. We lost $198 on that event. Now, here's the thing. I spent $675 in advertising. Okay, I spent $460 on shirts.
You're counting all that shit, right?
I'm counting every fucking thing, right? So $460, and this is going to back up what you just said, right? I spent, what else? More shit, right? So the cost of the barrel head, I put that in there because I gave away a fucking whiskey barrel head that said Peacemaker on it, right? So even though I bought that fucking 2 years ago, still cost me money 2 years ago, right? So all these things I gave away and this and that, right? I lost $198. Now what I got was 2 months of a month worth of advertising on 2 different platforms, right? I got a lot of people wearing T-shirts that say my fucking name, right? So there's that too.
Right.
I also got to inject an extra $1,000 into my friend's fucking bar.
Right.
My friend
which should come around.
Who's literally helped me out so much over and over and over again, right? So without him, I wouldn't be here now.
Right.
Period. So I did it for that cause.
Yeah.
That cause there. And I only lost $198, and it was the first event. How much money did we lose on the airline drive fucking car show, right?
Fuck.
Right. Lost a bunch of money, right? And, thanks, Mark, but I'm going to leave it at that. The guy who fucking said we can close the street and didn't close the fucking street.
Yeah,
whatever.
Couldn't close the street, and then...
Thank God for Mike at the church.
And then another church went around and was pulling flyers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, because I paid all them wrestlers to go put up flyers.
Right.
I paid them to go put up flyers. Right. And then somebody brought me a flyer. Hey, is this yours? Blah, blah, blah. They pulled them. And they said, well, it was tore up. It's in a trash can. Oh, blah, 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 here. And so I got a hold of the main dude, the main kid.
Yeah.
And I asked him, hey, did you guys really go do this? And he said, yeah, here. So he got in the car and we drove around. Right. I thought I told you. I know I told you all this.
I might have forgotten.
We got in the car and drove around. I think I did it when I was supposed to be working, actually. We got in the car and drove around, and every place he took me to show me they put flyers in Bethalto, gone. They were ripped down. So because come to find out that there was a church that was having a car show that same day, and they were pulling them.
So Christian,
the Lord doesn't like
so Christian, like,
yeah, they were yanking
so
them.
Christian, like.
Now was the church's people they had putting up flyers, yanking them down and putting their flyers up, and the church didn't have nothing to do with it? Probably, but still.
So I did this event. It helped out a local business. I only lost $200, which in my event passed with this fucking brand is actually a fucking win. Right. I've gotten advertising everywhere that should show on the bottom line in the future. Right.
You should get more customers through the door now.
Right. Just because I'm getting so really
if they know your name, they can look up where you're at.
Here's where I'm at. I'm at $200 spent. Right. Loss.
But you should earn so that $200 should be made
insurance. That covered T-shirts. That covered fucking you name it.
And you'll probably make that up.
It comes around
within the next month through the store.
The store. Here's the thing that is the hardest thing, and I'm going to say this as 2011, I quit my job that paid me incredibly well, and I was told over and over and over again to trust the process, right? But so since 2011 to now is however many years. I'm not doing the math.
Yeah.
13.
Thanks. And you got 20 in, right? Mm-hmm. And we're still trusting the process.
Yeah.
So today, I went a couple weeks without fucking paying anything, right? So there's a decent amount of money in the account. After I fucking paid the taxes, and I paid the credit card to make room for it to place a couple of orders for the next, and so now I'm trying to place like 2 weeks worth of orders. So, because I'm not going to be here next week, right? So I'm going to try to fucking stock up a little bit for, hopefully we have banger weeks because the weather's beautiful.
Yes.
So.
And there's witches on the water and all that shit up in Grafton.
Yeah. That Grafton's been doing great for me. Better than years past.
I've been advertising for you, by the way. They're doing some witches thing up there.
Yeah.
Right, as I said.
Yeah.
And every time I see them post, I'm like, hey, on your way up there, stop at AP Cigar.
Yeah, nice, thanks. Well, so it showed that on the AP Cigars thing, but it wouldn't show me your post for some reason.
Because you're probably not part of the... I don't even know how I got to see it.
Okay. Well, I could see like a group. But yeah. It was a big time last time. So a lot of the people, they'll stop at Grafton Winery and buy cigars there as well. So feel free to stop at Grafton Winery. They have a wonderful cigar selection. It's fully stocked. Good humidification in there as well.
I've also been.
good word.
I've also
Word, thank you.
been sharing this on anytime I see a chance to share it. Like Hank3 will post your favorite podcast. There's a couple of
Hank
the
3?
the Ozzy, yeah. So the Ozzy man, he's the one that does the voiceovers, the funny voice. Destination Fucked.
Oh, okay.
The funny
Yeah. I love
voiceovers.
him.
He's done it a couple times now. I posted this.
Man,
in
I
there.
haven't watched Destination Fucked in a minute.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aussie, man, because he has
Hilarious.
one of the... Is he really in Australia?
Yeah.
Okay, because, you know, FPS Russia was a fucking, like, a dude from, like, Connecticut or something weird, so... But... I'm sure I'm wrong there. Feel free to correct me. So, yeah, so... But it was just... What's up?
I was
You got it?
something we're talking about next.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so... That event was... So, I figured I'd lose $500-600, right?
Right.
But I got $675 worth of advertising for $200. I
And
got $460 worth of shirts for $200.
I bet you'll see that $200 through the door here and not even realize it.
Yes.
Before the next
And
event.
then what we did was we got to take, and it was, of course, it was the first event, right? So it was a lot of our locals. They came out. They got to go to Max. Some of them hadn't ever been to Max. Some of them are fucking from Troy and Highland that drove down for this event and went to fucking Max and had food. And fucking, so I asked him, because it kind of teeters on them, hey, was this good for you? He goes, fucking great. You mean I didn't have to pay anything and you just brought customers? Thank you. Here's $1.50 Natty Light on me. So, anyway, so that's it. So, yeah, trusting the process is such a hard fucking thing to do because we know it's going to turn around. We know it is, but it's fucking taxing as fuck until it does. And then when it does, it barely ever does. Like, today, I was like, fuck, we're rich. In an hour, I was back to fucking broke. Dude, in a fucking hour? And I... Fucking DMX out there filming her fucking Rough Rider videos. You've been on point, just so you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've been on point tonight. That's what I appreciate about you.
As appreciates about you.
Yeah. You seen season 3 of Shoresy yet? I haven't either. I haven't gotten in yet.
I don't think I've seen season 2.
Season 2 is pretty good.
I haven't been watching none of it.
Never lose a match again.
That was season 1.
And it goes into season 2 as well. So
I don't think I've seen season 2.
So,
real snipes. I mean, even more snipes.
Woodriver has a food truck festival this month, right?
Yeah.
September 22nd.
Is that Mobile Meth Labs?
Mobile Meth Labs. Everything you could possibly want. You might see Heisenberg. But, so, they wrote me and were like, bruh, set up a table. And I was like, and you might have seen my post about what I wanted to do. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Okay, so.
I've been a little anti-social media lately.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, sorry.
That'd be kind of a weird thing to do on a street in the public with
What's
people
that?
watching
Not at all.
chiropractic.
No, I don't think so.
No, they wanted me. No. If you go to any of these, like, Collinsville festivals, Italian Fest, bar, there's always a chiropractor. They're not adjusting, but they have something set up and they're peddling their shit.
Yeah.
Which is cringe to me.
Or we went to the solar eclipse and wasn't somebody adjusting there?
Was there? Maybe a massage.
Massage, maybe.
That seems weird because it's kind of a private.
Do you know I go to the farmer's
thing.
market in Alton and I'll get massaged by a dude down there?
It's kind of a private thing, though.
I mean, if I'm going to get massaged by a dude, I'd like it for everybody to be watching so
Sounds
nothing,
gay.
something bad doesn't happen, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
So they asked me to set up a table, and I was like, I
It's
don't really
all black
want to
and white
for
and
my
grainy.
office because I feel like it always makes me cringe out because I don't feel like I should be doing that. Like you
Right.
said, like
Panhandling, bro.
Right, panhandling. So I was like, but I'll set up something for the jiu-jitsu club.
Yeah.
So
What was their response?
You can kind of do both, though.
Yeah, well, so
Sure, of
here's
course.
my plan.
Yeah.
So my plan was I wrote Kristen Burns, because she organizes all this shit.
Yeah, she's so right.
And I waiting to hear back from her.
Yeah.
But because she said she has to ask the insurance person. So what I said was I'm going to set up a table for the jiu-jitsu club.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have all of our stuff there.
We'll come down and wear our
You have your
pajamas.
cigar stuff and blah, blah, blah. And I'll have guns and like... not miniguns. The Theragun.
Oh,
I'll have
Theragun.
that.
So-
But
Check out this AR. You can't have it in this state, but
so I'm gonna have a jar for say a charity like Oasis Shelter, right?
Oh, okay. Sure.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring mats down, 2 sets of mats.
Okay.
And we're going to have a jar, and it's $5 for you to donate to the Oasis shelter.
Right.
But if you beat me, if you tap me out in 1 minute.
Right.
No, it was 3 minutes. 3 minutes. If you tap me out in 3 minutes, then you get $100.
Or you should double what the jar has in it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good option too. Yeah. If you tap me, you can donate back. But nobody's going to do that. They're going to take the fucking $100 that I'm fucking coming out of pocket for. So if somebody does tap me, if some fucking black belt from wherever comes up and is like, "You're a fake piece of shit," and he fucking kicks shit out of me. But
is there a lot of Cobra Kai shit in this business? What the fuck's going on?
But I can survive 3 minutes. Doesn't matter how big you are, right?
Yeah.
3 minutes, because our rounds are 6 minutes. So
I tapped him out in like 20 seconds. My first night.
Yeah, I know you did.
We were demonstrating a move.
Choked him out in like 20 seconds.
I was trying to show you something.
Never let your guard down.
Never let it down.
Never let it down.
Hey, it's the ones you don't suspect.
So she's saying she's got to ask the insurance people if that's okay.
Well, no, it's not going to be okay.
No, not at all.
Why?
Not at all.
There's so many chances of fucking injury.
Right. Nah, that's not going to go.
This is not going to go. I love it. I love it. I love your fucking spirit.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I will put on, I won't even wear, I'll do it fucking with our, not even pajama wrestling. I'll put on a fucking no-gi shit. I'll sit there and be like, tap me out in fucking 3 minutes, you get $100.
I don't know, like, is there enough people that come to this to where you can get 4 people to fucking help?
Yeah. I mean, I will.
There are 4 people to fucking do it.
Yeah, I would 100%. I'll pick a bunch of fucking drunk dudes that are like, think they're going to tap me out.
Is there alcohol served at this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a whole different thing.
I used to choke so many people out. It'd be nice.
Yeah. So, how about AP Cigar comes down and buys beer for everybody who fucking wants to fucking go against you?
I like it.
I'll get them liquored up. You choke them out.
Yes. That sounds perfect.
And then we go to the car wash and hose off all the vomit off the mats when you're done.
I think it'll be more urine than vomit.
Either way.
I think, if the festival's 3 hours or whatever it is, I can survive 3 hours of rolling.
Because so the weed place, Village, had a big fucking grand opening party, right? Mm-hmm. They sent wonderful emails to a bunch of businesses that they thought would complement the weed business.
The new one?
Yeah, Village. That's Eddie's shit. Eddie Schollers. Fast Eddie's fucking weed place. The dispensary. Village dispensary.
At the bottom of Milton.
No. It's the one that's... is that one got signage yet?
I don't know.
I don't think that one's approved yet. So maybe it is. But it's out there in Godfrey.
Okay.
So it's on the very southern tip of Godfrey, across from Blockbuster and fucking National Hotel.
Oh, shit.
Across from Blockbuster?
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to give you a landmark, Sherwin-Williams. Okay, you know where Blockbuster was then, don't you?
No.
The fuck you didn't know where
in
Blockbuster...
Godfrey? No.
Okay, Blockbuster in Alton?
No, I don't remember where that was either.
God, fuck off.
She's from me.
Aren't you so covered?
Where was Blockbuster?
I'll get the club to pay for the day.
Yeah, so you'll have to get a insurance. When's this thing?
22nd.
You can. Do you want my insurance guy, or is your guy good at that?
French will do it.
Huh?
French will do it.
I don't know French.
Yes, you do.
French A.
The big fucking Jack dude who came in here, Travis French.
Big Jack dude.
We were at the cigar shop. He was fucking huge.
Yeah.
He was like,
yeah,
Incredible Hulk.
Huge. Sold insurance. Fucking weird. It's just a weird profession for a dude that big. He did the bodybuilding competition.
Yeah. No, I'm with that.
Just a weird profession for a dude that big to be in.
We got this super jack dude that comes in here and buys cigars. I see him at the gym all the time, Planet Fitness, right? His name is Sean, and he's in IT. He's an IT guy. He works from home. I'm like, what do you do between calls? Push-ups, motherfucker? Dude, he's the most jacked, ripped motherfucker. And he's an IT. When you picture IT, that is not who you picture, bro. You picture, where's my meatloaf, mom? Not fucking, not this motherfucker, And it's like, bro, what do you do? And he goes, I'm in IT. And I'm like, no, you're not. What do you really do? Like, I think you fucking break people's necks, and then you just pretend to do IT. Like, changing your profile on Facebook's not IT.
You hand him a computer, and 5 minutes later, you get it back torn in half.
Right.
He just goes,
fixed it
like a phone book.
I turned it off, turned it back on.
Right. Like a phone book.
So, do you think I should? So, with what you just saw, should I pursue that?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. All right. Well,
You got to get your own insurance.
Yeah. Well, he's got to get.
No. The city's going to cover their own insurance for me.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it said they have to have insurance.
No, the city has to have insurance, and then I have to have my own for the event. So I'll have whatever.
And you have to name the city or whatever business alliance.
Yeah.
For as a secondary insured, because we had to do that with the church when we had that event. Because
I need to make an airtight fucking waiver.
No, well, I mean, there is no such thing actually.
No, waivers don't mean jack shit.
Waivers don't mean jack shit.
Any lawyer worth their salt tear that.
That's why I just need
tear
to-
that
I
waiver
just-
up, wipe their ass with it.
I just need to not fuck people up.
Hey, send mom a message. Get her waiver. It's worked for fucking 10 years. So, get her waiver. It says, hey, we're not liable. Yada, yada, yada. Change the fucking couple of words.
Okay.
Just put your name on there. So, but Chuck's right, and waivers really don't mean fucking dick.
I mean,
But we
I'm sure all them people and all them companies over the mesothelioma thing, I'm sure they had some waivers going on there towards the end once it all started going south.
Doesn't matter.
And none of them mattered.
Not when it comes to big money, bro.
None of them mattered.
So will you come down with your wrestling pajamas on and hang out?
You want my gi, bro? I think it's back in my truck.
Sounds like it's going to be hot as fuck.
No,
It's
it's
going to
not.
be gay, but it's going to be really gay in a good way.
Do you wear your gi without underwear?
No.
No, you wear your gym shorts or whatever.
No, I usually wear like a rash guard underneath.
What's a rash guard?
Spats. Spats are fucking Under
Like
Armour.
boxer briefs.
Spandex.
Under Armour.
Boxer briefs.
No, Under Armour.
Spiker shorts.
Bicycle shorts?
Under Armour, like
Bicycle shorts.
I wear
Spandex.
Some people wear short sleeve ones.
Right.
I usually wear like
Spanx.
long sleeve spandex
Spanx.
shorts and pants
Okay.
They're
Spanx,
yoga
yeah.
pants.
Spank. Huh?
They're yoga pants.
with fun shit on them.
Right. Okay.
They're
Fair.
yoga pants.
Like,
Fair.
don't be a weak bitch or whatever one it says.
I'm gonna start bicycling soon, so I gotta find my tights.
I think he had some cheetah print ones.
I did.
seen.
I got cheetah print. Fuck it. Well, I got them from you. Fucking cheetah print. Fucking swimwear.
Spanx.
So I showed up at the family pool there, the girlfriend's family, her brother's pool, wearing hot pink fucking swim shorts.
I like it.
6 and 8 year old nieces just fucking tore me to pieces, bro. What are you wearing pink shorts for? You're a fucking boy. You know, they didn't say fucking, but, you know, in 5 years they will.
You're like, mind
You
your
should
business.
have looked
they-
at him, and you should have looked at him and been like, "Did you just assume my gender?"
I didn't even think about that. But they're conservative, so they fucking don't believe that.
Tore you apart.
They
some
fucking
more.
rip me apart, bro. Yeah, them nieces are gangsters, bro. They don't fuck around at all. So, what?
Just my
Email.
computer's doing wild shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a new rash guard. I went on Saturday night actually at that event. When I was sitting there and I wasn't in the right frame of mind in this place I like. They're called Toehold. It's a company that makes really cool flip flops. They also make rash guards, and it says hard to kill, easy to fuck.
Oh,
After I bought it, I was like, I probably shouldn't wear that because it makes it seem like
you want butt sex?
yeah, I do a lot.
Do these tights have holes in particular spots for
No.
They
easy
will.
access?
They will.
Hell, they're gonna.
Right.
As many blades that you have on you, I'm sure it's easy to cut a hole right in there for them.
Yeah.
Back.
I only got 3 on me.
Just
right now.
come in the back door.
Come right on in.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spell it, but you know what I'm saying.
right.
So.
Yeah, I didn't get an email from this lady, so I guess we'll see.
Who? What lady?
Kristen Burns, that's who wrote
You were
me.
just messaging.
I know, but she said she sent me an email. I
Fucking-
didn't get it.
Oh, you gotta look in your spam. It probably
I did. It looked in junk. Whatever. Anyways, we're doing this event, so 22nd,
Of September.
I'm gonna be choking.
Of
on stuff like
September?
that.
So you get choked out on the street. So it's really just whatever
Wait,
normal.
wait. So if you choke me out, I get $100.
No,
Oh, that doesn't sound cool at all.
no, you got to choke him out to get $100,
Doesn't sound cool at all.
and he ain't gonna fuck around with you because you done got him once.
Right.
You got no fucking. You get zero. You get zero fucking play now, bro.
Can't give him an inch. I
Nope.
was just trying to show him this choke. and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
was
He
just
took.
like-
He took the mile, didn't
Yeah,
he? He
did.
took the fucking
He's
mile.
like,
Hey,
he's
hey.
gonna slide it in.
Hey, gotta take it.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
take it when you can get
Right.
it.
Dude, it was
It's like the
fucking
only win I'm ever
terrible.
gonna get. Gotta get it. Fuck.
It was terrible. I'm sitting there and I'm like trying to explain stuff, and I'm like going out and then trying to explain stuff to Chuck, and then this Jacob's in front of me. This awesome kid is in front of me, and he's like looking. I see him looking at me, and he's like, and all I know is something happened for a second, and I wasn't there.
Sleepy.
And he's like, Car, are you okay? And I was like, He's like, dude. He goes, bro. He's like, you were gone. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I just remember talking, and I was saying shit, and I was like, woke up and.
Well, that could have been part of it too, because you're exerting your oxygen while you're fucking talking, instead of, you wouldn't have been talking and describing something, and then you weren't preparing for what he did.
Man, quit taking it away from me.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Chuck. I'm real proud of you.
My first night.
Right. I'm proud of you. So.
Choked out the instructor my first night.
Man. You know what? But if you do it every night, that's what counts.
I don't think I did too bad when we sparred either. I didn't think I did that bad. I hung in there for quite a while when we sparred that first
side eye. So the camera can't see it.
I hung in there for quite a while. I know you let me go. I know you let me go a few
I know there's
times.
5 people watching.
Did.
I know
you did.
5 people were watching,
but I don't think I did that
Chuck
bad.
got the side eye.
I don't think I did that bad. Well, he doesn't realize that you're not grabbing my ankle and tapping me. I'll stare you in the eyes until you break that motherfucker. I'm ignorant like that.
Chuck needs to be in tournaments, bro.
I'm ignorant like that, dude. I will look you in the eye.
You need to win some medals for the club.
I will look you in the eye and be like, break it. Fucking break it. I'm ignorant. I'm fucking. But if you wrap my head up, it's over. I'm tapping because I don't like it. It freaks me out.
Yeah.
Freaks me out.
I'm with it.
But you grab my arm or you break that motherfucker, dude.
Can I tell you about a dream I had this morning?
Are you man enough to break my fucking arm?
I wouldn't do it to you.
It's talking about
Right.
It's talking about.
But I mean,
well, it takes a mindset to break somebody's arm, or it takes a certain mindset to hurt somebody like that. And so, do these people in these tournaments? Do they have? Some of them probably do.
No, it depends on the level, right?
Right.
So, like that's like yesterday we had open mat, and I was telling these guys, I was like, I want to show you this entry into this certain submission, and I was like, this thing heel hook, it's an ankle lock, but it's a very vicious ankle lock. Like, it'll explode your knee, right?
Okay.
And if you finish it, so most people never get to finish it because once you get it tight enough, it's such pressure on your knee, people tap,
right.
So I'm showing them this entry into this thing, and they're grabbing that submission, and they're getting it set, and they're doing the right motion, and then the person taps, and I'm like, okay, because you're always like, don't rip this, because you don't want to fucking blow up his knee or friends' knees, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, get to the point where they tap, slow.
Right.
When they tap, let that go, but finish that movement the rest of the way.
Right.
So you know
Right.
the rest of the movement. Because you're not even halfway through the movement
When they tap.
when they tap.
When they should tap.
But there are people, because they're going hard and going fast, who will complete that movement, and your knee is destroyed.
Ugh.
So, yes, and there are people who do that, but not usually.
Not maliciously.
Not in our age range, right? If you win a tournament, because we have to go to work tomorrow.
Right.
But there are people, like, in the big international tournaments, all they do is this.
Right.
And they're like, fuck your couch, and they're going to blow your fucking shit up.
Fuck your couch.
Or, whether it's your elbow, your wrist, or your neck, or whatever, they're going to fuck you up. And if you don't tap, that's on you. They don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, it should be on you.
Yeah.
You just tap, motherfucker.
Look up Oddfellows Grappling Club on Facebook and join the movement.
Join the movement.
Yeah.
And we have a family there. Chuck can attest that everybody is awesome there.
Everybody, it's kind of cliquey, but everybody's cool.
Well,
It is. It's kind of cliquey, but everybody's cool.
you should get closer.
listen,
Hold on, tell me what's clicky, because I need to address it.
No.
That's nothing to address. You
Every-
can't get a group of guys together and do the kind of thing that you're doing and not end up a little cliquey. You know what I mean? Can I end up a little? You can't. You just everything's like that. Everything's like that. It's not a bad thing.
Bro,
Everything's
cigar
like
shop's
that.
clicky.
Everything's
clicky.
Everything's like that. Everything. It's intimidating.
Well, everybody hates me, so
it's intimidating when you first come in. But people are really
Well,
nice.
yeah.
You start to learn that the people are really nice. But to somebody first coming in, they're going to be like, "Oh, these guys are all buddy, and I don't know if I fit in."
So
maybe they don't like me. But that's not a bad thing.
No,
It's not a bad thing.
Well,
So
people have been asking about you, so
wait,
It's not a bad thing.
That's good feedback. So maybe there should be a.
Well, it's a good feed. It
is. That's
you're
good.
building a brotherhood.
No.
That's what you
there,
want.
There is, but so maybe somebody needs to be ambassadors to let people feel accepted in. So I'm just taking what he's saying. I have no knowledge of what happens in your place. But
No, everybody's cool. Everybody's cool as can be. So
Okay.
don't think that you're gonna show up and people are gonna be snobby as fuck to you. They're
Right.
not. They're
Okay.
not. Everybody's super cool.
Right.
If you
They're
stop,
helpful.
and helpful. If you stop this guy and ask him,
Okay.
hey, what am I doing wrong here? You're closer to me. Drew's over there. What am I doing wrong?
Right.
That guy's gonna stop and he's gonna tell you, well, maybe you do this.
Right.
You got one guy there that actually does Taekwondo, I think.
Yeah.
And so they in between something, I don't remember what, in between something, him and another guy were talking, and he was showing that dude a little bit of Taekwondo stuff.
Oh, cool.
And I mean, it's a cool it's a good environment. It's a cool environment, but you can't.
So
When
do
you
you-
first come there, you're going to be intimidated because
fuck you.
because
You walk
this
in
guy's-
anywhere.
It's scary as
Right.
You
fuck.
walk in
Right.
anywhere
Well,
new, it's going to be somewhat intimidating.
you're going to see this dude, and he's going
why
to
I
be, and
haven't
he's
shown up
talking,
yet.
and he's
I'm
talking,
just a
to,
scared
and they're
bitch.
going to, he's going to be having a conversation with this guy, and there's going to be this dude's going to be having or these
Oh,
three
yeah.
people are going to be having a conversation.
We've been
You know
going
what I
through
mean?
this
It's-
since middle school.
It's right,
That's all-
right,
it's all the
right.
same shit.
You're building a brotherhood.
Yeah,
That's what's going to happen.
you got to prove.
It's
You
gonna
got
happen.
to
You're gonna
show
get
the
that.
fuck up if you want somebody to talk to you.
Right, you're going to get that. Right.
Do you think-
You got to show up. You got to be there.
Right.
You got
The-
you got to kind of get initiated.
But the big thing is that if you don't feel like you're accepted when you come in, then I need to make some changes.
Well, right. So that's why I was
Well, your
exploring.
first night, you're not going to feel. Nobody's going to feel that way.
No, they should though.
You
They should though.
You should feel welcomed.
Right.
Maybe by the end,
Yes.
but
okay.
maybe not by. But maybe not at first. Not at first.
And so now here's what happens.
It's
though.
a very intimidating thing
Well,
to come into.
It's a fucking combat
sport, right?
Yeah,
it's
bro.
a very
I mean, it's gonna
intimidating
be.
thing to come into.
So,
Yeah, you're not jazzercising, bro. You're
No.
fucking combating.
but
Right.
You're rolling around with somebody.
now here's what happens though is that and it's not me because I've learned that it doesn't it's whatever.
The place is also 2,000 fucking degrees with your.
But
Is it hot as fuck, bro?
but people
Nice.
So
people
bad.
are
Keep you limber.
people have different views, but a lot of people come, and so you want to make it as welcoming. Not even the first time, but every time, because we're all on the same mission.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We're on the same mission.
Right.
But
Self-improvement.
So I go ahead.
But there are people it's just not for them, right? Or they'll try it and it's too hard or it's too much and they quit. So when you have so many people come through that can't hang and they leave, people get a little
I can see that.
jaded.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, why do I invest time in this person? Because
Right.
it doesn't matter. You do because you don't know what's inside of them.
Right,
and
right.
you need to do that.
Right.
So I'll tell you the second night. I think it was the dude that wears the green, and I think it was the other guy.
The goatee?
Yeah, and I think
Dust.
it was the other guy.
But Dust was,
And he's a
do you know
super nice
Dust?
guy.
Dust was on the podcast.
He was.
At the fucking in the garage, Dust was on the podcast. We talked about.
Oh, yeah, he was, wasn't he? That's right, that's
Hey,
right.
we don't call it a garage, it's a studio. Like
And the other guy,
2C.
and he's got a buddy, and they both ride motorcycles, and so they were talking about an old school Honda. Well, listen, I'm into old school Hondas. I'm into CBs.
Did you get a chubby?
I'm into the
you get
CBs,
chubby?
but I felt like I couldn't talk to him.
I like
you know
those.
what I mean? I felt like I couldn't interject in between the two.
I
of
like
them.
those 4 carburetors.
So, dude, I'm an inline 4 guy.
I like those 4 carburetors.
Yeah, I
Tell
do.
me more.
I do. I like that. I'm an inline guy.
Kind of
I'd
jets
rather
are you
have
putting in there?
I'd rather have an inline 4 than a Harley any fucking day of the week. But I kind of felt like I couldn't interject and be like, oh, that's fucking cool. You know what I mean? But again, that's a new guy thing. So that's a new guy thing.
But to let you know, people were asking where you were, and they did care that you weren't there.
Oh well, let me tell you. That night, I was going to be there. If nothing else, just to hang out and watch.
Yeah.
Just so I didn't fall. Like if I can't participate, I'm still going to show up, just so I don't fall behind on, because I'm not stupid, and
I know.
yes, doing it helps you learn it, but I can kind of get the mechanics of something just by watching what you're doing. And I need to do it for the practice, but I get the mechanics of it. But Ronnie, I borrowed his car trailer. So his car trailer's still hooked to the truck. So he's like, well, let's go get this car. It won't take that long.
Oh, shit.
You
The
should
vet.
run.
The Corvette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go get... Well, this was his car up in Alton.
Oh, okay.
He goes, let's go get this car. It won't take that long. The clusterfuck that turned into. I wasn't done doing that till like 7:45.
Damn.
And we started at 5:30. The clusterfuck that turned into. We got it halfway on the trailer, and then we got this jack off across the street who wants to bring his camper over there in his diesel fucking Cummins, revving it up,
Yeah, sure.
just fucking. And I asked him, I go, dude, you need us to move? We'll unhook it. You can move your. What do you need? Oh no, you're good. And then the next 10 fucking minutes, he sat there and did that. So we get to a certain point where all four wheels are on the trailer, and I'm like, well, let's see if we can pull this up, get it on a hill, and just let it, because he was hand cranking that fucking thing,
Jesus.
and see if it'll just roll the rest of the fucking way.
What do you buy?
He didn't buy it. It was the MKZ. It's broke down. It's probably fucking garbage. I told him, I said it's not worth hauling off, but I said this thing's probably fucking just garbage.
Damn it.
But
That's been some years.
yeah. So he was doing that. So we got all four on there, and then it started fucking coming off the trailer for I don't fucking know why.
Shit, fuck.
Parking brake on in park, and it was still trying to slide off the fucking trailer for some reason.
What the fuck?
No clue. So we had to stop. We had to reset everything. We had to figure out where to put chains now because fucking come along's not fucking long enough, but the chain's too fucking. It turned into an absolute clusterfuck.
Sounds like it.
It was so bad. This is fucking hilarious. It was so fucking bad that when I finally got it on the trailer far enough that I could move the trailer without the car falling off,
Right.
I pulled it out to the hill and I let it roll onto the trailer. It rolled too far onto the fucking trailer. It's
Sure.
on backwards too. It rolled too far onto the trailer, which I was like, you know what? That's fucking fine. The further the weight is, the better it'll ride any
Engines
fucking
over
way.
the axles. Fuck it.
So I strapped the motherfucker.
Right.
When we get to his fucking house, ain't a goddamn
rope.
tight strap on anywhere. There were no straps on, and because it was such a clusterfuck, and I was so done by the time we got to that fucking point, I didn't put the emergency brake on, nor did I put it back in park.
Oh.
I do
What
not
the fuck?
know. I do not know how this car was still in the trailer.
Oh my god.
No fucking
Fuck
clue.
that, man.
No, it was
just bouncing between strap and strap.
It was like not even the back strap wasn't even there no more. I mean, it was still there, but the hook was just dangling.
Oh shit.
Just the front strap was the only thing on, and that's not holding it from
Fuck
coming off.
no.
So it reminded me of the time when I drove all the way to my house without a pin in the trailer hitch, and somehow didn't lose it.
Until you stood on it.
But that's why I didn't show up last Tuesday. Tomorrow I was supposed to do something Friday, and I got late. Well, I got
Tomorrow.
between drug testing and all that shit for this new job, I didn't get around to it. But so tomorrow I've got to do what I was supposed to do Friday, but it shouldn't take me that long. So I think I'll have time to get home, do the couple of things I need to do, and be there by 7.
Nice.
So I hope.
Tomorrow I'm not. So
He's not.
tomorrow I'm not. Tomorrow I am.
It really is. It's
I really want. So
you really should go.
There's
you
a
really
couple.
need to go.
There's a couple things I really want to do. I want to start pedaling again. I miss pedaling. That was my meditation. You go out 2 hours on a bicycle, and you have nothing. No, I don't put headphones in. I go out there with my thoughts. And by the time I'm done, there's nothing left to think about, right?
Right.
So, and then I would love to take Tuesday nights and go roll around.
You really need to go. You need to go. It's a good time.
I'm not going to go this Tuesday because I'm flying out Saturday and I don't want to be injured. So
You won't be injured. You'll be all right.
it's a 14 hours in a plane.
You'll be
Chuck.
all right by Saturday.
14 fucking hours.
You'll
in a
be
plane.
all right by Saturday.
Take some Epsom. I'll get some Epsom salts. Take a nice bath when you get there.
You'll be all right by Saturday.
Dude, I date a beautiful
There's
girl.
a sauna.
There's so many salts.
Show up at 6 o'clock. Drew will have the sauna on. You get the sauna. Get nice and fucking warm.
It is go time for
which
this
I haven't done
fucking
yet.
event. It is go time for our trip. So we're going to a wedding in Santorini.
All these excuses. Excuses.
So-
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's okay.
Nothing
You can
but
listen to
excuses.
So,
them. You can listen to them. It's fine.
do you want to see something funny?
I always want to see something funny.
So, Steve, Grafton Fudge,
Yeah.
he's like, hey,
Hey, Mark.
we make some pictures for the Witches on the Water event.
Oh.
For the thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll make you some pictures.
Right.
So I knew they were terrible when I sent them to him.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, that's not going to fly. Let's check it out.
Oh, I think that's fine.
For his Grafton Fudge shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Keep scrolling.
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll come by fudge.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
packing fudge all day.
I'll come by fudge.
Yeah, look at that ice cream. Why aren't they licking it?
Hell yeah.
He
That's fine.
Said it was,
I don't see a problem.
His wife said it was inappropriate.
His wife says that's
I
the
do
problem.
not see a problem.
So then,
What's wrong with that one?
That is what we go
Yeah,
with.
that's a good one.
Yeah. So
I don't
so I
see a
was
problem with that
like,
one.
I was like, do you?
They
want,
could all use a few
I go,
pounds
do you want
for my taste,
it to
but,
be
you know.
like green witches from when we were little with warts and shit? And he's like, that's probably best.
The uglier the broad.
Yeah, right. He's like, you can't be so sexual.
What's that?
That's 2 fucking milkshakes from them. They started putting stickers on the cup.
That's cool.
Shout out to Grafton Fudge, and what is it called? Grafton Fudge .ice cream on Instagram.
Who's got a good like fish fry style, like Rosewood Heights Fire Department
fish
fry
sandwich?
style dinner sandwich?
Sandwich or so I go to Beasley's for the no, it's not Beasley's. What the fuck's it called in Grafton?
Are we talking in Grafton or
I don't know anything fucking Grafton except for the fudge.
What's the fucking
Beasley's?
Yeah, it's
Beasley's.
Beasley's. So Beasley's has like the best fritters. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hot sauce, Mountain Dew.
Finnan was good, but I don't know if it's there anymore.
Finnan's gone. So
Yeah, Finnan's gone.
Finnan's gone.
Somebody's bought it though. I think they're reopening
what
it.
did they do with all that wildlife that was in there?
Threw it back in the river.
Fuck, that's terrifying because those motherfuckers were big.
Dude, do you think there's bigger in the
Fuck,
river?
there's bigger in the river.
There's bigger in the river. Fuck
Bigger.
them
There's
turtles,
there's
bro.
catfish big enough to eat you in that river. I bet.
That is
in
no
that
shit,
channel.
bro. They just had the Catfish Classic here.
Yeah, I
over
seen
the
that.
last
Some
week.
kid won it.
Oh, a kid did?
Were they
I think
noodling,
that's
or
what I seen.
Were they noodling?
No, they're not noodling.
No.
So the Catfish Classic, I don't know. I think first place is total weight and biggest single weight fish, right? So $10,000 cash payout
Damn.
to the fucking winner. $7,000 for second.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Give me a pole, homie. Let me go
yeah.
out. So, because we were driving down the River Road last week, because I don't have a motorcycle anymore. So, still in
Still broke down.
still in repair. Yeah. So anyway, we're driving down the River Road, and I was looking around. And I was like, man, there's boats with like 10 poles on them, like a 14-foot John, bro, with 10 poles. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, oh, it's the Catfish Classic.
Don't these people know all you got to do is get one and fill it full of weights?
Well, yeah. So I'm pretty sure they like do something to figure that out now. Like I don't know what they do, but so
I read someplace that those guys got beat up.
I'm sure
Like they got caught out after all that happened.
Sure.
Somebody caught them out and whooped their fucking
I'm gonna
ass.
tell you, there's something about. How do I say it right? There's something about.
I think they got sued for all their winnings. I think the people that put that on that they were winning. I think they got sued for all of it.
It's almost like prison rules when you're talking about fishing, bro.
Yeah,
when you're talking about stealing
anything
tournaments.
like that.
Yeah,
I'd imagine.
any Hoosier sport, you're gonna cheat at it. You're gonna get your ass whooped like a fucking Hoosier. Period.
Imagine.
Yeah, no, you should get your ass whooped for cheating on fishing.
I got an interesting topic too, Drew.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got an interesting one.
Oh yeah.
So we were watching Transformers 1, the only one worth a fuck to watch, right?
Okay.
The first Transformers.
Is Wahlberg in it, or is it just
No, that's the one
Elijah
with
Wood or whatever his
that's
name
the
is.
one with Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
And back when Megan Fox was decent looking, before she turned into this
she was
plastic
wearing
monstrosity.
skimpy shit in that?
But
was hot.
so we were watching it, right?
It was hot.
And
temperature wise,
I don't remember.
Temperature,
I don't remember.
She was sweating a lot.
Yeah.
Sarah said something.
Glistening.
And I go, nah, I like the Decepticons better because they were fucking jets. I was like, what kid wants to play with a fucking Peterbilt when you got a goddamn jet?
No, you're right.
Who wants to play with a fucking Camaro and a Peterbilt
And
when you got a fucking F-18?
well, who wants to play with a Volkswagen Bug?
No,
Right,
that's
right.
that's just Starscream. That
So-
was Starscream.
No, Megatron was a jet too.
Yeah, they remember when they would transform and fly the fuck out.
Megatron was a jet. Starscream was a jet. Starscream was an F-16 or something like that, wasn't he?
Fuck them, but they can choose to do whatever they wanted.
Well, no, they could not.
Yes, they could. They
but-
scan whatever they want to.
But they
It's like
were. But this
Bumblebee.
is what they were. This
Yeah,
is what they were.
yeah.
Even when we were kids, this is what
Yes,
they were.
yeah.
And so I thought about it for a minute, and I thought,
I saw your post,
that's weird.
and I agree.
Because I rooted for the bad guys in Transformers, and
All
I thought,
the time.
then I thought, after I thought about it for a second, I thought Cobra had cooler shit too.
Yep.
Like they had that hydrofoil boat that was badass.
Mm-hmm.
They had Cobra had much cooler shit than
Who-
GI Joe had.
Who was the dome guy? They had a chrome,
Cobra Commander,
They had a chrome dude.
Destro.
Bro, who got?
They had the Siamese twins. I mean, the only cool guy G.I. Joe had was the ninja.
So now
Was the ninja guy?
When we were little, though, okay.
But I'm saying, so I remember rooting for
I did. Yeah.
the bad guy too.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Because he had a cooler shit.
I mean, Optimus Prime was always goody with his nuts shining, but they never told us back then why the Decepticons, they were just the bad guys. There has to be a backstory of why they are considered the bad guys, and I still don't know that fucking story.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe they weren't the bad guys. It's just a media twist.
Yeah, it could be
Perception.
Yeah, they had a
Perception.
CNN and MSN situation.
Well, Cobra was definitely
What?
bad people.
What?
They were
Why were
definitely
they bad
bad guys
people?
because they were always trying to take over the world and shit.
Or to make it better.
to make it better.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Cobra Commander was a
What?
snake with a helmet on.
Next, he's going to say Hitler was a bad guy.
I mean,
Fuck. Cancel.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, in his mind, he was making the world better.
But you know what? And then I thought about it. I liked Mumra better too.
Who?
Mumra, Thundercats.
I don't remember that one.
I liked Mumra better too. He was just cool.
Did you like
Skeletor? Was way fucking cooler than He-Man.
Skeletor, yeah, dude.
Way cooler than He-Man.
Yeah, and fuck Fabio that came after He-Man. Fuck
Right.
Jesus. Skeletor is way cooler.
But I got to thinking about it. I was like, every one of these cartoons that I watched, except for maybe the fucking Smurfs, I like the bad guy better than I did the hero.
All right.
Did that do something to my psyche?
Maybe, possibly. So
you didn't like Gargamel?
I mean,
all right.
Gargamel was kind of weird.
Was Gargamel a guy or a girl?
That's a good. There's another one that reminds me of another one though. Inspector Gadget, fucking Mad Cat, and whatever his name was. That was cooler too. Way cooler than Gadget.
So let's bring in newer people, right? So Despicable Me is literally celebrating the bad guy.
About the bad.
Celebrating the bad guy.
Well, he kind of turns into a good guy though. He's not all the way a bad guy. He's not. Yeah, Gru's not all the way a bad guy. I've watched them all. I like them.
Okay, ready.
I like cartoons.
I do like cartoons. So let's go to an afternoon cartoon that we would watch, and hopefully you watched it too. Who was your favorite, like in DuckTales?
Launchpad McQuack.
Well, definitely. But what I'm saying is, the bad guy was trying to, like, you still rooted for Scrooge McDuck to keep his money.
Well, I like the nerd.
Oh, yeah.
I like the nerd, too. I like the nerd,
You
too.
still rooted for Scrooge McDuck?
You still rooted for Scrooge to keep his money.
Those cartoons are kind of different, though, because they're Disney cartoons. Like so if you go to Tailspin, too, you rooted for Baloo.
Yeah.
The bear.
Yeah.
If you went to Tailspin, and he was
Yeah.
always the good guy.
Yeah,
but they weren't really good and bad. I mean, they were, but
I mean, you gotta have a conflict, right?
Right, but
For
it
a
was
story.
more about the good guy and what he had going on. It wasn't really about how evil the bad guy is.
Yeah,
So what if-
Chippendale Rescue Rangers?
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
And there was no specific bad guy either.
There was,
there?
but no, there was because remember they were always trying to get in the vault to try to get the fucking money, like and then and then they were always.
But it was always somebody different.
He's
thought.
just swimming.
Yeah, dude. He's just that is not a thing, by the way. You cannot dive into coins.
Ouch.
Yeah, just in case anybody
Maybe
has
the duck bill.
Batman the
allowed him
animated series.
to penetrate.
That's the best Joker of ever.
animated.
That's the best
I
Joker.
don't remember if I watched too much of the
That's
animated.
the best Joker, and I liked the episodes when he's on. Those are really the only ones I care to watch.
My favorite. So Heath Ledger's Joker was like in the movies.
he's real life.
Right.
And I rooted for him the entire movie.
Same. And then Bane, and what the other Batman? Was that a different Batman?
That was Dark Knight.
That was a different.
Dark Knight.
That was still
So,
Bale, but
fucking dude, and like I've always rooted for the bad guys.
the first Joker in Tim
mostly right.
Burton's
They're mostly
Batman's
right, yeah.
in Tim Burton's Batman's the first Joker. Jack Nicholson, I rooted for him,
right.
and not so much the Penguin because of what they made the character be like.
that was terrible.
Because it was awful.
What's that corny as fuck?
It was Danny DeVito was the Penguin.
Oh yeah.
He was just a real
And
sloppy piece of shit.
Yeah, the costume was kind of gross looking,
Right,
and
right.
they just made him. They just made it really gross.
Right.
Yeah.
So they
Made
made
it
you
really
not
gross.
like the bad guy.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, fuck, you probably go on and on and on. Even when I started watching DBZ, I was
Vegeta.
like Frieza. Well, yeah, Vegeta was.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Goku.
So I'm gonna tell you something.
Goku's
Fuck
cool,
Goku.
but Vegeta was cooler, and Frieza's my favorite enemy of all time.
Yep.
So out of any of them, I love Frieza's the best.
Cell's
So,
a bitch though.
I'm
I'm
gonna get a little personal. So a long time ago, like let's say I'm not even in high school yet, right? So I was already acting out, being bad, and so I had to go see a counselor, right? An Olin paid for counselor, right? So I had to go to the Olin fucking building to fucking see this counselor.
Right.
Okay. And that was part of what was talked about. Was I always rooted for the bad guys
for
in
the
every
bad guy.
fucking show.
They made him so much fucking cooler.
They seemed way cooler than. So
Way cooler.
tell me a bad guy. Like, let's look at Superman, right? All the bad guys are way fucking cooler. Name a show where the bad guys aren't cool. Yeah, they get. So I watch the movie Scarface. I love the movie Scarface, right?
Oh, right, yeah, and he's the bad guy, and you root for him throughout the entire fucking movie.
But I will turn that fucking movie off before he dies.
Yeah.
I'll turn that movie off before we can get to that final scene.
And then so that got to
That scene where he doesn't fucking blow the people up.
Right.
I stopped watching that movie then. That's where I stopped because I know what happens after that because that's his demise, right?
Right.
And if it was real life, he would blow them motherfuckers up.
Right.
You know, that was just cinematography. That was Hollywood fucking saying that he had a conscience. I'm going to tell you something. Making that kind of money, your conscience goes out the fucking window.
Especially snorting that kind of coke.
Right. Sorry. So
what
I
was
had to
the
talk to
cartel?
a real shrink about why I fucking love the bad guys in every fucking thing I watch.
What was the cartel show we watched about Escobar?
Oh.
Then they went on to do the Cali.
Yeah.
And then they
Cali
went
cartel.
on to do this.
It was a good Netflix.
Narcos.
Yeah, Narcos. Yeah.
Narcos. I rooted for Escobar that entire
Who the fuck
fucking
never
show.
Whoever doesn't not root. Here's the
To
thing.
this day, I will defend Escobar. He was a good fucking dude.
He was a good
You
fucking
shouldn't have
guy.
fucked with him. He was fucking. He was
Doing
building
what?
he's building his community up.
Building
He's giving back
schools.
to his community.
Yep.
They fucking loved him. You shouldn't have fucked with him. You should have left him the fuck alone to
Do you know
do
how-
whatever the
do you
fuck
know how
he
you
wanted to
coulda
do.
Do you know how you could have stopped
And you wouldn't have had car bombings.
Escobar? Do you
And
know
that's
how-
the other thing. That's the other thing. Once they killed Escobar, what fucking happened?
Yeah, the shit really hit the fan
Yeah,
then.
the shit really hit the fan.
Because there was no fucking leadership
Yep.
on the bad side. Have you
Yep.
watched The Mayor?
No.
The Mayor of Kingstown. Sorry, The Mayor of Kingstown.
No.
Watch The Mayor of Kingstown. Have you seen it?
All you need is a snowcat to take care of that guy.
Stop. So, The Mayor of Kingstown.
Apparently not, because he's still alive.
Hey, yeah, I just watched his season
Whatever.
after
Ritter
the
won,
Snowcat-
Snowcat 0, buddy.
Fucking Hawkeye.
Right. Fuck. So, but there is a legitimate so in that series, right? He talks about keeping a balance, keeping people in control in the prison.
Right.
That keep order.
Right.
That keep order. So when you take Escobar out,
Right. There was no more order.
now there's no more order. So
Right.
now you got 9 motherfuckers trying to fucking take control.
Right. And they start
Now.
slicing faces off and shit.
Now people are hanging without skin off a fucking
Right.
bridge.
Right.
These motherfuckers in this country were really blessed with not seeing real gruesome
Right.
shit
Right.
because
I shared a video with
Yet.
Sarah.
Yet.
I shared a video with Sarah last week where they're cutting this dude's heart out while he's alive, and then he picks it out of his chest, starts eating it. I'm sure the guy was dead by then, but
Like
he's
some
taking
Indiana
this
Jones
machete and hacking this dude in the chest right here. Dude's still alive.
Will you send me those? I mean, I watch them privately, but I fucking. So here's the thing, like
Sarah won't watch it.
So-
Dude, I got two.
surprisingly-
I seen the first whack and I turned it off.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You fucking pussy.
It was gross.
You fucking pussy.
And I watched that. I watched that one. Remember, we watched that one where they peeled that dude's skin.
They peeled his skin.
They peeled this dude's face
That's what
off while he was alive.
That's hard to do.
No.
While he was alive.
Here's the
It
fucking
looked
thing.
pretty easy on the video.
No, I'm saying it's-
the body goes into shock. You don't feel that shit.
Oh,
Period.
it
You
looked
don't
like he
feel
felt it
that
to me.
shit.
So now, I will say it may change when the person has passed, but I've peeled faces, probably 30 faces off, and it takes a little bit of deft work with the scalpel.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're trying to maintain the structure underneath.
Right.
Right.
I guess if I just ripped it off,
Yeah,
No, they
it'd
cut
be
it.
different.
if you were from the cartel and didn't really care, and you just
Yeah. So it'd probably be a little.
Here's the
different.
thing. When Chuck and I watched a legit video
yeah,
of this happening.
he wouldn't let me show it to Steve.
No, I wouldn't. Here's the thing, and so I lived down there, and so I lived. I knew some people that knew some people that were friends with these really bad groups, right? And I'm going to leave it at that.
Insane.
And when you have a mass grave of 30, 40 fucking people, right? You can't identify one of them. Not one of those bodies.
I imagine that after a while, yeah.
No. You can't identify them if they were buried the day before. You cannot fucking identify.
Just take a
them.
sledgehammer and fucking smash all their teeth out.
No. There's no heads. There's no hands. There's no nothing. There's no fucking teeth. They don't fucking leave you a fucking trace. If they think, and we're going into a way too far back, but luckily we're way fucking past time anybody watches. We're going to a part where, like, if you're a gringo and you're in northern Mexico, and and somebody gets a fucking, it's not Italian, you fuck. Just because it ends in a vowel doesn't mean it's fucking Italian. You fucking dumbass. You're the smartest person at this table. I just called you a dumbass. But with these guys, like, so you would go there, and the thing is, if they get a bad vibe, you're dead.
No,
period. You're dead. Period. Right now.
Well,
you're
they don't really kill. They don't kill white people because
if you're in that business.
Oh yeah, if you're in that business, right,
I'm saying if you're just visiting, you're fine.
Yeah,
right. If
they don't fuck with you.
They don't give a fuck.
They might push you for some money.
They don't want attention. The fucking cartel's not pushing you for $50. They don't give a fuck about that.
Some of them will.
No, if you're in that industry, right, and I'm gonna pretend like it's a real business because it is. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. If you're in that industry and you're in the fucking wrong part, and somebody's got a bad fucking taste about you,
you're done.
You don't see tomorrow.
Nope.
You don't see tomorrow. So whenever I live, like, I just want to be happy today. It stems from a long time of watching my friends fucking not be there the next day. Watching my fucking people that I know not be there the next day. Because they fucking went to buy something they shouldn't have went. Should or shouldn't have. Somebody fucking didn't think he was right.
Right.
So whenever I lived here in Alton, and I get a letter mailed to me, and the letter was a newspaper of where I'm supposed to go to meet somebody, and all it was mass graves found, 30 plus bodies per. Do you let greed take over and still go? Fuck no.
No, fuck no.
You clock out, bro. You clock out right then.
Yeah,
I have a real fucking issue with, like, I don't know, man. Here's what could stop all of it. Legalize it.
Well, yeah.
That was it. Legalize it. There's no money to be made on an illicit market if there isn't an illicit market.
To the original topic, though.
A lot of people lose their jobs.
To the original topic, though, when we were talking about that stock stuff last time, right. And immediately my brain goes to,
how do I rip this off?
How do you scam it?
Because
there's got to be a way to scam. There's people out there. I know there's people out there scamming it. There's got to be a way to scam it. How do you scam it? Not that it wasn't a legitimate thing and a legitimate way to make money, and in a good way, most likely. But there's got to be that way.
There is.
And that made me realize, dude, I'm a fucking criminal.
No. We just
a fucking criminal.
Because the only time we ever had a come up was because it was illegal. That's why. Right, so today, I'm going to tell you what I did today.
But every person who's probably had to come up in some way at some point in time
felt bad about it.
Has been illegal in some aspect, right? Because the deep state and the government keep everything for you to prosper.
This is today.
Yeah.
So what I'm showing both these guys is $10,000 in fucking cash, right? So you
used to pay your taxes.
I did. So this is cash I rang in. This is cash I paid taxes on, right? So this is my money legitimately. But every 50 that came in the store, I just put it away. I acted like it wasn't there. Every single 50 from January 1 till today. And then I took some of them out to buy a car, some of them out to fucking repair said car, and then I sold fucking said car and made a couple G's profit, right?
Right.
Okay. All that was $10K. $10,000 fucking dollars. Now, my taxes were $6,000 this year or this month, right? So I took that to the bank. Do you know how hard it was for me to deposit $10,000?
Just deposit $1 less.
No. It doesn't matter, right? That's what we're told to fucking think. I have a commercial account. It's fine to fucking deposit $10K. You can have a $10,000 fucking month or year or whatever the fuck it is.
I bet you can't go back tomorrow and get it.
I can go back tomorrow and get it.
You think so?
They
Yeah,
have it
10.
in their safe.
Yeah, you can go back to
Yeah, it's
unless there was a run on the bank, you get it.
Right. So, but what I'm saying is, I come from such a fucking checkered past that I had a hard time putting that in the bank. Even though I've already paid taxes on it, bro.
Right.
It's my money legitimately.
Right.
But I've had so many $10,000 racks that I'd never fucking deposited that it was fucking hard for me to mentally I felt bad depositing. Like, I felt like I was going to get arrested as soon as I walked out of the fucking bank. And it's my money. I earned that motherfucker. I pay taxes on it.
I related that thought to, I'm a fucking criminal. I thought about it for a while.
You know, it's an opportunity. You're an opportunist.
But wait,
so I'm with that. I'm with that as well.
I thought about it for a while. Like if there's a scam, and I can take it and not hurt
anyone,
anyone, a little guy,
right? A little
guy, not step on a little guy.
I'm with it.
I'll fucking do it. I'll walk that gray line,
Chuck,
and step over it all fucking day long,
Chuck,
and worry about crossing back over when that time comes.
You and I spent 6 years in that pawn shop. You and I spent 6 years in that pawn shop. We were gray for 6 straight years.
Oh yeah,
we were so gray that a bunch of fucking feds showed up, and Chuck disappeared out the back door. We were so gray that fucking we hid guns, you name it, right? We were gray.
Well, I had a whole 6 month period where I wasn't even supposed to be in that.
No, yeah,
in the shop.
No, yeah, because
all.
we sold guns,
Man.
right?
And I had just got in trouble.
Right. So, but the thing is like, did we buy shit that we knew was stolen? Yeah.
Well, everybody's pawn shop does.
But wait, was it stolen from somebody we didn't give 2 fucks about?
Right,
Walmart.
right,
Fuck
right.
it. But when that guy showed up with a whole bunch of DeWalt, who'd I call? I called fucking down there to Walco, and I said, "Are you guys missing a bunch of shit?" And they're like, "No," and I'm like, "Cool, I'll buy it."
When they showed up with them chainsaws, as soon as I seen them, I went to work trying to find them. Nobody gave a fuck, but that's not on me.
No,
I did my due diligence. I did what was right by me.
Yeah, because
but if there's a way,
it's hurting us.
It's hurting the little guy.
Yes.
If there's a way to do it to where the state loses, or the
huge corporation,
or Walmart loses.
Right.
I see the videos all the time from Wood River where they're like, "Help us catch this guy," and it's a picture of them stealing shit from Walmart. And I usually post "Stop snitching,"
right?
Because fuck Walmart,
right?
Fuck Lowe's, fuck Home Depot.
So let me ask you.
I'm not a thief. I'm not gonna go stealing. But
no,
I had when I was doing home rehab, I paid a guy to stain trim for me. I just didn't have the fucking time, and I didn't want to fuck with it. So I paid a guy to stain trim for me, and he fucked it all up. I bought it all from Lowe's. I took all that shit back to Lowe's, and it was my mistake technically. Mm-hmm. And I stood in fucking Lowe's, and I bitched and I pissed and I moaned until they gave me new trim, all new trim, and it was my fault. I bought the wrong fucking stain. The kid that I paid to do it should have fucking been like, "Hey, this isn't right."
Right.
But he was too fucking stupid to care. Didn't care. It's not him. I was paying him. It was my fault. I bought the wrong stain. But I sat there and said, "You sold me the wrong fucking stain."
Yeah, fuck Lowe's.
You sold me the wrong fucking stain. Until I got all new fucking trim, because fuck Lowe's.
Right.
Fuck Lowe's. That's not coming out of my fucking pocket.
Yeah,
if I can help
dude,
it.
And here's the thing, like, do you think that person working the return counter fucking loses her job for taking a return? No, bro.
No.
Damn. Do you think her stock options go down? Not at all.
No,
if she's got them. Dude, I've asked somebody at JCPenney when I was buying the girls' fucking dresses.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, do you have stock options?
We talked about this last time.
Yeah,
right.
do you have stock options? No, then discount this shit, motherfucker. Right. What the fuck do you care?
But I got to relating all that shit to the fact that I always rooted for the bad guy, and I was like, is that why?
No, yeah.
Is that why my brain immediately goes, I could be is that why I'm so comfortable walking the gray?
Do you think Zach Morris is a real piece of shit?
Zach Morris is a real piece of shit.
Do you think Zach Morris is a piece of shit, bro?
He is.
On what level?
He's a piece of Zach Morris is trash.
Do you think Zach Morris is trash?
I mean, in the fact that he only cares about himself, yes.
Yeah, Zach Morris is trash. 100%.
But it all works out in the end.
100%. But everybody on that show was kind of trash.
Not Lisa Turtle.
Well, they were all teenagers. They were all teenagers, so they were all trash.
Don't you talk shit about Lisa Turtle.
Dude, you know what? You know why her last name was Turtle? When you get that turtle fucking candy in the Russell Stover's box, bro, it's so delicious and decadent.
Yes.
And fucking Lisa Turtle.
I mean, you think about it.
She was 18 when they were filming.
Slater was kind of trash. Slater was
a bitch. He thought he was
Slater was
trash.
soft as fuck, bro.
Fucking Screech was a pervert.
But
he was trash.
But he had a huge penis.
Yes.
Kelly was trash.
Kelly
Jesse was trash. He was doing dope the whole time.
She was so excited. Dude.
88.
Right,
What was it? What was she doing? Caffeine pills?
So excited.
Well, she was kind of
Fucking
trash.
caffeine pills.
She was kind of trash.
Yeah.
I guess Lisa would be the only one.
Lisa was model.
And what the principal let
Mr. Belvedere?
They let Mr. Belmont, wasn't it?
No,
Belding.
Belving, okay.
Mr. Belding. He let him get away
Belvedere.
with a lot of that shit, so he was fucking
So
trash.
who was he taking handies from?
Right, he was fucking trash. Lisa
Somebody-
Turtle.
Yeah.
No, did you talk shit on Lisa?
Yeah, dude, bro.
Lisa loved her dad, and he was rich, and he gave her shit. So
Yeah,
that's
right.
what's important.
I love
They were
that
all
this
kinda
conversation went from DuckTales and Cobra and G.I. Joe and Transformers to fucking Saved by the Bell. And that
But it's all the same thing, though. I
That
mean,
two-
who'd you root for when you were a kid when you watched Saved by the Bell? I mean, who was the coolest one on there?
So
I mean, even though they were all kind of trash, it was fucking Zach Morris.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he was the enemy.
There was a WWF
And he
show
was the
too.
enemy.
A WWF show.
Yes, there was
Yeah,
a cartoon, and Roddy Piper. I was like, he was my man.
Right. Piper.
Well, who was your favorite wrestler? So in the era that I actually watched wrestling, the NWO was my favorite fucking. That was
Okay, I didn't watch that new. I didn't watch that new.
Yeah, you had Diesel, right?
Junkyard Dog.
Well, so you had Macho Man. The NWO was Macho Man.
Not
You had Hogan,
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Ah, come
And
on.
you had
Buff Bagwell.
Yes.
Big Papa Pump.
Dude, he had biceps on biceps. I was
Yeah.
like, that motherfucker's
Yeah,
nuts.
he was, yeah, and he really was nuts. You had,
Yes.
there was a bunch of them. You had Razor Ramon, who's still one of my favorite characters. Yeah, who's still one of my favorite characters. Big sexy Kevin Nash.
Yes.
he was
Fuck.
because they're the ones that started it, and like that was my favorite era
And
because of the bad guys.
So that was in WCW, but in WWF.
that wasn't WCW, right?
WWF, dude, Generation X was the shit.
Well, then you had what?
right.
The Undertaker was
And
the
the
bad
Undertaker
guy.
was the bad guy.
And everybody loved
Sting,
him.
Yeah.
Sting in WCW when he
Yeah.
was
So-
doing the whole crow thing. He was the bad guy.
Okay, so ready? What if society makes you want? The system makes you want to root for the bad guy.
Want to be the bad guy.
No, the system,
back
bro.
to the system.
The system.
Makes
The
you
system
want to be the bad guy
makes
on
you
purpose.
want to be the bad guy. So
On
that
purpose?
way what?
They fill their independent prisons that they get all the free labor from.
Yeah, they get paid out. They want you to be the bad guy. The system is training you from a Ute. You're just a Ute watching wrestling, bro. When you root
Right.
for the bad guys,
Right.
You're just a Ute watching cartoons, rooting for the bad
You
guys.
always root for the bad. I've always rooted for the bad
Chuck,
guys.
how many fucking armor cars do you see that you don't think GTA style and fucking want to blow that
Fuck, the town.
motherfucker up and kill that motherfucker, bro?
The town, I think
But
the
here's
town is what I think.
But here's the deal, like
I think I got a pig mask at home. I could totally rob that
Yeah, bro.
the
This is-
motherfuckers that are.
If I see a pig mask, dude, I know it's you and I want to cut, bro.
Right,
Just so you know.
right.
I'm using an example, but the system, the motherfuckers that are Captain America, right? That are perfect. They're the coach's son. They're the football captain. They are what they want you to aspire to be, for whatever reason. But they don't get anywhere in the end,
But
right?
then why do they make the? Well, I mean, the bad guy always loses, but why do they
But-
make them so fucking cool?
But it's because
And then they had that whole era. Marvel especially has that whole era of comics where the good guy was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Like Wolverine
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Yeah.
Wolverine was a
That's my
fucking
boy.
bad. He was basically a bad guy
Right.
in those comics. He was
Right.
basically a bad guy. He wouldn't get along with nobody.
Right.
He hurt people for fun. I mean, he was basically a bad. Yes, he was on the good
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
He was on the good side, but he was basically a bad guy. Guess which which Marvel comics sold out every time I went to go buy one?
Yeah.
In the 90s.
Wolverine.
The X-Men comics with Wolverine in them.
that just shows our thought process. So, what's the number one baseball card us growing up? What was the number one sought after baseball card?
I couldn't tell you.
I mean,
baseball
it
cards.
depends on what time period it was.
No. It doesn't matter. Really, like, so.
Babe Ruth.
No, fuck off. Come on, man. Our generation.
Daryl Strawberry.
Frank.
Who had "fuck you" on the bat?
Oh, I don't even remember.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Well, there.
Do you remember what I'm talking about? It was a typo. It said "fuck you" on the bat. Everybody was chasing that card back
I
in
don't
the
even remember.
baseball card days.
I don't
Like
remember.
when Turn 2 on Broadway was.
Oh
a
yeah,
fucking-
dude, I guess where I got my comic books from.
Huh?
It's
Turn
right
two?
down
Yeah.
so-
So I walked there to get baseball cards.
yeah.
So why I bought baseball cards was to get that fuck you back.
Who was it?
I don't remember. Who gives a
Yeah, I
fuck?
don't
It's just so
remember
bad to say
King
fuck.
Griffey?
No. It was nobody fucking nowadays that we would know.
Right,
It was
right.
just some
It was all
nobody.
about the-
It was some
all about
nobody that
them.
said fuck you. It was a fucking error.
Yeah.
We always look for the fuck ups.
Yep.
We always root for the fucking bad
Well, they
guys.
teach you that shit.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. Is do they teach you that shit?
So they
Because
take,
that's
they
where
take-
freedom.
it
That's
on
where,
purpose?
that's where freedom, freedom is the
And
bad guy.
if you even get to the lame ass shit like Garfield,
Right.
Garfield was a total piece of shit to Odie.
Yeah.
And he was the
Total
main
piece of shit.
character.
Yeah.
He was the main character.
Right.
He
And now
was a
he's
total
like-
piece of- he was a piece of shit to John and Odie both.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was. He fucked shit up
So
all the
was
time.
Alvin.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
the main
Alvin was a
character.
real piece of shit.
Yeah,
But you
Alvin
know
was
what?
a piece
but
of shit
that's
too.
where like the real freedom is, right?
So
And
let's
being
go.
a piece of shit.
No.
No.
Yeah, but you're right. So if you don't give zero fucks, right? So on this
Drug addicts are some of the freest people I've ever met.
So I'm not, and I wish you wouldn't have said that because of what I'm about to say. But
But they are.
out of the 3 people that are here, you're the freest fucking guy here. We've talked about it before.
Not anymore.
Yeah, we talked about it before.
Yeah,
No,
not
you're still
anymore.
free. You're still free.
But you can walk away from the
You can
system.
still you can walk away from that
You can
job.
walk away
and go
from that
go to a
system.
different job or don't even have a job,
You
bro.
don't- yeah, you don't have
so,
to.
So the thing is like you're fucking free, right? So like
if I stop tomorrow, everybody's fucked.
no, yeah. So I'm the same way, right? So I got to build systems in place to build my freedom. You know, you have to build systems.
Yeah.
You can't scale with what you're doing.
No.
You know, I think about what you do a lot. I think about what I do a lot. Like I'm literally creating I have a fucking Word document right now that I'm creating a system, like a binder of what to do, what days. What to do, what days. Because in 3.5 years, we're not doing this podcast, gents, unless we figure out how to like fucking stream in
Actually
somewhere.
get money from it?
No. Unless we're streaming in, I'm not going to be here in 3.5. I'm moving. I'm not going to be here.
I got at least 7 here.
No,
'cause of
3.5. Do you know what happens at 3.5? You're in the same boat. We're fucking 50.
Oh, yeah.
We're 50 in 3.5.
Yeah.
I promised myself 10 years ago that I would not live in this country in 3.5. Now, I might spend a month or 2 or 3 months out of country, and it might be a step, but I am searching for that. Do you know what I want more than anything? Not to own really shoes. I want to walk around in my fucking dirt and fucking harvest my coconuts and my fucking avocados. I'm out, bro. I'm out.
I mean,
my freedom.
it'll take a come up for me to get out, but
It doesn't actually. It doesn't.
it'll
Do you know?
take a come
I'm going to tell you something. The apartment.
take a massive fucking
The apartment in Bethalto is double what they are in fucking Belize.
Whoa.
Well,
bro.
Let me tell you.
CIA.
it'll take a massive.
Let me
fucking
tell you
win.
about the stock. If you want to come up. Hey,
So
listen,
I started doing some of that, but I'm not comfortable.
No, I'm comfortable, but I got
I
fucking
just-
fund from some
Dude,
other
once
fucking.
I started looking stuff up,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm just not. I don't know enough. I'm not comfortable.
Listen,
I would rather give somebody my money and be like, listen, when we get a come up, take 10%,
Chuck,
20%.
Chuck. If you want me to buy 1,000 shares of this stock that I'm in right now that I already have 73,000 shares of, I will buy 1,000 shares because it has retraced to the point where it's going to start a reversal. So now we're at $1.03.
So it costs $1,000.
Right around abouts, yeah.
So
I will buy 1,000 shares, and it, in any point along the way that I keep you informed, or you watch it and you want to cash out, I will cash you out, and you give me back that $1,003 or whatever the fuck it is. Do you know what I mean? I mean, just if I bought it right this second, which I can't because the market's not open. But tomorrow, let's say it drops to $1, and I buy 1,000 shares for you. If that's what you want, I will do it, and you give it back to me. If not, then you're not comfortable with it.
I
Then.
mean, how is that not? That's a no-brainer for me.
Right. Well, here's the thing.
I mean-
I know what it's going to do anyways, so I'm going to buy them anyways.
Take the 10% off the top, but write it out till
But it's
you're
gonna,
done.
but it's going to go 600%.
Here's what I'm saying. If you're going to do that, write it out until you're done because you're the one that knows about it. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not comfortable because it's too much to learn too quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's in if I started now,
Yes.
reading about it in
It's
3 years.
taken me 3 years.
3 years,
It's
I
taken
would
me
maybe be comfortable to spend that kind of money.
It's taken me 3 years.
In 3 years, I'd rather just give somebody that, listen, what do I need to buy this or whatever this? What do you recommend? I'll buy it.
But
here's the money.
Start
Cut yourself 10%.
We need to sit down and set this up so you can start learning, because that is the key to like you having an actual, because you have time during, not right now because you're working, but
I got time. It's slow.
But for me, like, I'm seeing somebody every 15 minutes, right? So I cannot just day trade, right?
Right.
But if you had, say, okay, a seed, right? Let's say you get $1,000. Say I buy you 1,000 shares of this, and you get 16 grand out of it. Instead of going and buying a car, keep that in your fucking trading account, right?
Right. And
then now you have 16 grand to day trade, and now you can do that shit, and you have a plan. That's the key to financial freedom. That's what all these fucking, that's the way to be free. Because these fucking people can work for 20 minutes a day and make 10 grand a day or whatever it is, and not have to do shit, and they just walk away, like, done for the day, I'm good, right? That, and I know a lot of people like that, and it's disgusting but awesome at the same time, because you're like, it's only disgusting because I can't do it right this second. But if I could, I would. So I have to reach that level where I can say, I'm cool working 2 days a week at the office, right? And I'm going to do this 3 days a week. I don't have to worry anymore, right? But I have to. So this is what I'm doing now, is the one I'm working on is the one that's it. So
that's the one that's going to go up.
Yes, to like at least
to the moon.
At least $69.
It's going to go up to at least $69 from $1.
Yeah, it was 47 cents when I bought it.
How long is it going to take it to go that far? To go like that?
What would it matter?
Just curious.
What would it matter?
Well, it does.
Less than a year.
It doesn't matter, but I'm
less
curious.
Than a year. Less than a year.
You want to see something sad?
So $1,000 will turn into $690,000 in less than a year.
$69,000.
$69,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Math's not my strong suit.
Yes. So that so I have 71,000 shares right now.
So see that 1.39%?
Yes.
No, fuck you. I was at 49% before the fucking third quarter fucking reports came out. These motherfuckers.
So yes. So that's what I'm
40s.
That's what I'm in for, is 70. Well, I'll exercise some of my options. I'll have 100,000 shares and $69,000 or $69. So math it.
Right.
That's where I'm looking for 3.5, and I'm done.
So let me ask you. So give me your end dollar amount. Yeah. Give me your end dollar amount.
To what? To not do what I do?
Yeah.
Never. I'm always gonna do what I do.
No, I know.
But to not do what I do, 3.5.
Really?
I can make 20% on that a month.
I know. So I had Andy Patel.
Yeah.
Approach me to buy this place.
Yeah.
Did I tell you?
No.
Oh. He gave me his name, his number. He didn't give it to me. He gave it to Josh. Right. Okay. I wouldn't call him because I know my price is too high. I'm going to 4x my annual. No, I'm sorry, 10x my annual. Really, the current rate is 3 to 4x your annual. Right. So.
And if they're walking around buying shit, fuck them, tax them.
10x.
Yeah.
Because of their last name.
Yes.
Okay. That's see you later.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I can make $500,000 on that every single year. And still have $2-3 mil in the bank.
Yeah, I can make 350 on that 3.5 forever.
Yeah.
And that's 10%. So
how fucking bad is that we have the know-how, everything we need?
We just need to reach that point.
We need the dollars.
Yes.
So I'm going to tell you, I literally, I had today, when I started the day today, I had $16K in the account. I ended today with $1,300 in my checking, right? In store account. There's real estate, there's other things that, like, I live on too, right? So, $16,000 spent in a fucking day.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like...
It's fucking... So, you are service-based.
Yeah.
You get paid for a service.
Yes.
I am retail.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am blessed. I am so super blessed because I can take literally a month off and make the same money.
Yeah.
You know, you can't.
No.
So how do you scale you?
You can't.
Yeah, you can.
Well, you try to
a fleet of fucking dudes.
Yeah, you try to
Bring them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
in.
you try to
you need
make
a great
doppelganger of you.
Yeah,
which is impossible.
you need a chiropractor that's as good as you with piss poor credit that can't open his own spot.
That's impossible. And so, like,
No, but you know, like, so I think about that.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it's impossible. With the debt that you're in, it sounds like it'd be pretty easy.
Well,
No,
I mean,
no,
so
it's
there's
not-
that.
maybe
but-
not as
but-
good
but
as you,
but
but-
credit score. Credit score wise.
No. Here's the deal. Like,
How do you
literally,
scale?
like Renee, that was at my office.
Yeah.
Was
She
the,
scaled.
Was the best chiropractor. I'm not saying I'm good, but was
Right.
the best chiropractor that I've ever had work on me, which is quite a few.
Right.
It was fantastic, and I don't think I could ever find that again.
So, and here's the thing, and then when someone is so good, right? So my buddy's going through this with barbers right now, right? So
Right.
he had a bunch of bomb ass barbers.
Guy top of the hill.
Yeah, had a bunch of bomb ass barbers, and then they all went off to do their own thing somewhere
yeah, 'cause
else,
that's
right?
what happens.
Get more money because they're good,
Yes, because
because
that's
they're
what happens.
fucking good. And then you get stuck with a bunch of fucking broads that don't shut the fuck up. So I go to Great Clips now.
I'm still going to Rosewood Heights because it's $15 fucking.
I paid 20 at Great Clips, but you know what? You know what she didn't do? Talk to me. Wait,
Right.
you know what she did do? She was 600 pounds. She mouth breathed the whole fucking
Good.
time.
That-
You want your eyebrows done? Fuck yes, Pizza the Hut. Please fucking cut my fucking eyebrows. Spaceballs, another great movie.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
one of the best actually.
Pizza the Hut.
Pizza the Hut, bro. You're welcome.
You
Your picture
know, I made an appointment
to go to the school.
up at another hill up here, up on top of another hill up here,
Okay.
to get something done.
Okay.
Top of the other hill up here, right?
Like for the car.
That direction. No,
Okay.
no, on me,
Okay.
on me. That direction, on me.
Okay.
Top of the hill.
Tattoo.
Yeah, I wasn't
Okay.
gonna say it. but
Yeah.
yeah. Made an appointment.
Right.
Tried to give the guy the deposit. Didn't want the deposit.
Okay.
Cool. Contact him on Wednesday. And it's good it worked out this way because I kind of got fucked around a little bit.
Sure.
But it's good it worked out this way.
Right.
So, because I'm not the kind of guy that cancels.
You'll figure it out.
I said I'm going to be there, I'm going to fucking be
Right.
there.
Yeah.
So I sent a message Wednesday.
Right.
Hey, are we still good?
Right.
I ain't heard nothing. Get contacted Friday at 11:30. Hey, man, can you come on the 20th? No.
No.
Bye. Click. See ya. No, you don't get no money from me now.
Name start with a C.
No, it's P.
Okay.
Starts with a P.
The C is good up the hill.
So, starts with a P.
Yeah.
But you don't get no money now. So,
Yeah. Corey's good up the hill. He responds and everything on time. You know what I'm saying?
so I heard Drew. I heard you say 3.5 to walk away.
Yeah.
Right. So I wouldn't even need that.
No.
Well,
no. Here's
but
the
I'm
thing.
on but I'm on the same train that he is, and I think I could do it for fucking half of one.
Well, I'm giving myself chicken, right?
No.
So,
Yeah. You are. No. And so here's the thing.
I
So
think I could do it for 500 the rest
Here-
of my fucking life.
No, I know you could, and you could, right? So, and I'm not saying anything derogatory about anybody, but there's certain things that have to be upkept to keep everybody happy in
Right.
my life,
Right.
in your life.
Well, with
And so-
500, I could get
If I was
in.
on my own, that's
Oh,
way
fuck,
different.
bro.
with 500,
Bro,
though,
all day.
With
All day.
500, I could get in on
I'm gonna tell you,
probably 2 condos. Still walk away with 300.
fuck this country, bro.
Well, I agree. Well, 2 condos, Airbnb them full time.
No, yeah.
Still
I'm
walk
with
away
it.
with 300.
Yeah.
There's my fucking income.
Right.
There's my cushion.
Yeah.
There's my every fucking thing.
So I'm doing 2 Airbnbs before I leave in 3.5.
Right, and then
at least
and then
2, probably 4. That's my
Belize
goal.
or wherever, you know what I mean? Wherever down there, a safe spot down there, Belize, whatever, Yucatan,
Bro,
which I like the Yucatan.
Yucatan's pimp,
but,
bro.
But
It's expensive too.
but that's just it though. I don't need nothing expensive.
So here's the thing.
If it was just me, and that's with it, everybody.
Yeah.
If it was just me, I would move. I can move to the Yucatan right now. Dude,
Yeah,
just fucking
I could run to the Yucatan right now in a heartbeat.
If it was,
Here's the thing.
If it's just me, I'd be gone.
No,
Take some fucking
would you?
tools.
Would you? Okay, so all right. It's a beautiful thing. It's too late for anybody to be watching anyway. All right, it's just you. Are you doing chiropractic fucking care and whatever?
Yep.
Or are you fucking bouncing with what you have? What I just saw. Are you bouncing?
Bouncing.
You're bouncing.
Yep.
I'm gonna call it a little bullshit because I want to tell you why.
Okay.
Because
I couldn't bounce yet because I've got ties here.
No.
I've got things that hold me.
Everything I do here, I can do wherever I'm going.
I know you could.
Yeah.
I know you could.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
this,
I know.
that,
Yeah. I just feel that morally you couldn't. I think morally you were strapped to that city. And I think morally, because that was your fucking home base.
Yeah.
And I feel, and here's why I say that. And the only reason I say that, I'm scared I can't leave.
No, you're right. Like
I'm scared. I'm scared. So this sound, do you know, I'm sitting literally at a bar just having a beer, right? 6 people that have a lot more money than I'll ever have come to me and go, will you please run for office? We'll back you. We'll throw money at you all fucking day. No, because that's going to fuck my plan.
Not really, because
Yes,
you're
it does.
out in 4 no matter what.
2025 is when the election is.
But you're
not
out.
24, 25. It's a 4-year fucking term.
But you're
that puts
out.
me at 2029. 2029 is not going to fucking do me. Okay? So we have ties. We have love for a fucking
Look at the
city.
back of it. Skeletor on the front.
Oh yeah. That is it.
Is it Skeletor?
But you.
So we have these fucking things. Yeah.
But you can be out whenever you want. You can still do what you're doing and still be out. You can do that and still be out. You can still be like my three's here to you. You can.
So my fear is, and this is a legitimate fear that
I've got one thing that holds me to the United States, one thing and one thing only, and it's got a timeline. So
yeah,
it's got. I don't know when it is, and I hope it ain't anytime soon. But when it expires, I'm out.
Really?
I'm out.
Because everything else is cut off if that goes.
Out.
If everything else is cut off if that goes.
And good enough. Yep.
Wow.
Everything else can be a phone call.
Because of what I do, I have an obligation to the people who I serve.
Right. I know.
And so that does
give me service based.
That gives me a sense of
obligation
because especially if you know they're not going to get the same level of treatment that you give them somewhere else.
But you're wrong because Renee's right up the road.
Yeah.
Right, Renee's one town over, right?
They'll find another. They can.
Renee's one town over.
As good as you are, you're still replaceable.
I mean he's being sweet because you are amazing.
That's the fact of
it. But
and you just said
definitely, dude. I told that dude, tall dude, tall.
Jiu-jitsu.
Where's the white one? Yeah, where's the white one? Tall dude. He's over there holding his arm.
Right.
And I go, that dude can fix your arm in 5 minutes. I don't give a fuck what's wrong with it. I don't give a fuck what's wrong with it. He goes, oh, I know he's good. And I go, no, you don't fucking understand. No. I couldn't use mine for a year. Right. Couldn't use it. I couldn't even lift a gallon of fucking water with this motherfucker for a year. He grabbed me in 5 minutes, 100% better, 100% fixed.
That's Drew. That's my biggest fear, because I've declined political fucking endorsements. So I don't have to be tied here. I don't.
So you know what though, but with that though, you're still not tied emotionally to a thing. So
I am.
No. I mean, like you're not. I mean, you might be emotionally tied to serving the community if that's what you wanted to do, but you could be the fucking mayor and you could just be like, you know what? One day, be like, I'm fucking gone.
I'm out. You're gonna have to get
and hop a fucking plane to Belize and fucking
3.5.
You're gonna have to get an interim in here. I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
Mayor's term is 4.
Well, okay, whatever.
So,
you don't.
but, so here's the thing.
But you can bail anytime you want.
Yeah, you're not. There's no
You don't
law
have
that
to do it for
says
4.
you got to finish your
When,
term.
when do you know me to give up on fucking anything?
None.
Nothing. But that.
When do you know me to give up on one
Well, that's your out
motherfucker?
plan. That's your date.
But that is.
So you're
that
not giving
is-
up on your date.
That is the deal. Like we're conditioned.
I'm not pushing it back. If you push it back once, you push it back forever.
But yeah, exactly. That's your
That's
date.
why I'm not getting
You're-
out.
So you're
That's why
just
I'm not getting into fuck,
You're
'cause I
just
would
not
need to get out.
giving up your date.
No.
No.
So like we are a different breed where, like you just said, you don't give up, right?
Right.
Now these soft ass fucking baby diaper bullshit bitches, they give up when the fucking anything gets a little bit hard, and it's, oh, my mom didn't love me. Okay, so now we're not like that, so you wouldn't do that, but you're not tied to anything that you do because it doesn't serve you. You can leave whenever you want, just like me. I could, but morally, like you said, I feel like I have to do what I do because I started the job and I need to fucking finish it.
Right.
But
And that's
you don't have to.
No, I do. I do to a point. So here's my exit plan. Build something that literally runs on templates.
Right.
Subtract this, replace with this,
Right.
and then
I-
check out.
Like I was saying though, if it was just me, I could move to the Belize, whatever down there, right?
Honduras, bro. It's cheap as fuck.
I don't even need fucking windows in
Dude,
my shit.
me
I don't need fucking power.
Dude, me and Chuck could be on the beach. We could have a fucking chiropractic stand. He could be doing whatever he wants to do, and I could make whatever money they have a day on adjusting 4
Right.
people.
Right.
Feed fucking
Just
myself.
me. I can take a bag full of fucking tools, and I know I'm gonna fucking eat. I know I'm gonna.
So
fucking eat.
here's the thing. Like so I'm deep in moving to Belize, right?
Right.
I'm deep into it. So I know how I have to get a car in. I know how employment works. I know how all of it works legally, right? Now, do we follow everything to the letter of the law? Sure not.
Not
right?
here, definitely not down there.
Right.
Do
Well,
we need to transport this whole operation
so,
there?
So here's the thing. So there's a lot of cigar rollers and a lot of cigar factories the next country down in Honduras. Can I get any fucking cigar made and put my fucking label on it? You fucking know it.
Do you want me to go in there and wipe them out?
That's not a thing.
I got the guys.
So no, you don't. But so the thing is I don't know if I care.
I bet that's a whole cartel-esque industry too.
You think so?
down
I'm
in
going to
those
tell you
countries.
something. The cigar
I bet-
industry is
I
the
bet
most
it is.
gorilla, most gorilla
I bet it
motherfucker.
is.
So this
If
week,
not an
Sorry.
offshoot directly of one of the cartels.
just last week, Arenosa's farm fucking burnt to the fucking ground. Not their farm, their fucking aging barn, where all the money is.
Right.
The shit's already grown. It's been harvested. It's aging.
Right.
It burnt to the fucking ground this week. It burned for fucking 3 days.
And how many of those burnt buildings have happened in the last 3 years?
Right.
4
Nick
years?
Perdomo lost his Tampa factory, a rolling factory, and he lost his fucking Nicaragua factory in the same week because he didn't pay somebody. This industry that I'm in is about
It's
luxury and it's about all this stuff.
But it's
this is
probably
the
a
most gorilla.
legit side market for because those cartel guys, they're not the big guys. They're not stupid.
I'm going to tell you something.
They know that hey, this is a legit business in my country or in the next country that
Right.
I can control
Right.
and I can get into.
Right. So
They set up fucking shops that fucking
yeah,
scam
dude.
people on timeshares.
Here's the thing. So the Italian mafia has literally 100% control of the olive oil industry.
Right.
Right. So yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
that-
That's
yes.
appropriate.
That's the right one.
appropriate.
That's the
Yay!
right one.
Look at you coming around.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the right one.
So, do you think the fucking cartels don't have a fucking grip on
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking cigar industry?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely they
100%.
do. Absolutely do. If the mafia is
I bet the cartel has a grip on pharmaceutical companies.
As they should.
Because they got billions and billions of dollars. They
Do you
got to
know
have
what?
legit investments some fucking place.
Do you know why? So the cartels got in trouble because the U.S. The cartels are always in trouble, right? But the U.S. got in fucking a big black eye because the U.S. was buying gold from the cartels.
Right.
They were illegally mining fucking gold
I like gold.
and selling it to the U.S. Mint. So, if you just legalized it all, there would be no problems.
But to the subject at hand,
I'm out.
I could take if it was just me. Now I've got it wouldn't be just me. Hopefully it wouldn't be just me. I don't want it to be just me. Then I got something I have to worry about. Somebody I have to worry about.
Sure, you have to make X amount about more.
I have to
Just what we're
worry
saying.
about them being comfortable.
Right.
Because I'm perfectly fine. Like I said, I don't need power or windows. It gets fucking dark and I'm tired. I go to fucking sleep.
I'm going to tell you, I have a...
Daylight comes up. I get up. I go work on a fucking car. I get some breakfast. I go fucking whatever. I'm gonna fucking eat. I promise you, I'll eat.
So, what would you think your house would sell for? $60K?
Not the way 30, maybe
No
the
bullshit.
way it is.
No bullshit.
The
Come
way
on.
it is, it's in a lot of. There's.
If you spend 2 weekends fucking patching shit up, you can get $50K for it.
Yeah, 50, 60.
Okay, that's $100K in fucking Belize, and that's the most expensive. That's the most expensive country in Central America. So Mexico's cheaper, Honduras is cheaper, all these other countries are cheap. Dominican Republic cheaper, everything's cheaper.
And if you get off the coastline,
Oh, no,
it's
yeah,
even
you go
cheaper.
deep in the fucking forest.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. In Mexico, you don't even have to go that deep. You can just
Right.
get off the coastline,
Right,
and it's
it's
cheaper.
if you can't see water. So 100 here's 15 hectares, right? So which is bigger than 15 acres, with 3 fucking buildings. Not that I look all the time, but I do. It's $135,000 US.
on the water.
I got 190.
Can you see water?
No, it's a farm.
I got
Okay.
190 equity in my house right
No,
now.
what I'm saying is, it's so much cheaper. So now where I'm at is close to Honduran border. There's no tourism. Yes, please. It's a dirt road to a dirt road to a fucking gate to my dirt road. Yes, please. Here's the thing. I have always been a people person.
I would like to be able to see water.
Yeah.
That would be my biggest hang up is if I'm going down
Drive
there,
20.
I'd like to be able to
drive
see water.
20 minutes, and you're at the fucking water.
I just
But
want to
you're
hang out
20
at a
minutes
place
inland.
where I can touch tips with you guys.
It's 20 tummy sticks makes it gay. But
No, tips, not tummy.
20 minutes inland, you can get 15 acres of already citrus grove, already avocados, already coconuts, already teak wood, mahogany.
money. Already money.
$135,000 US. That's in the most expensive country in Central America. Why do I look there? Because it's got the best infrastructure.
And it's English.
It used to
Mostly
be.
English?
It used to be. Well, it's mostly English, but it's definitely have a Creole fucking accent. It takes some learning. It's like going to fucking Louisiana and finding that deep South motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Going from Baton Rouge to New Orleans.
Right, for real.
Because it
No, for real.
changes that much
Yeah.
from Baton Rouge.
2 hour drive.
Yeah,
you
I don't
can't
even think it's
understand
2
nobody.
hours. I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
can't
it's 2
understand
hours.
nobody, right?
Me.
So I lived in Louisiana. I had a hard time with northern Louisiana. When I went to southern Louisiana, that's a foreign language,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, it
That's
is.
a foreign
It
fucking
is.
language. So it takes some getting used to, but it is English, right? And then they used to be under Queen's rule, but they're completely independent. This one little country in Central America is independent. So they're not a communist country. They're not any of this. But here's the thing that I love the most about them. And imagine this, if you will, because we're all patriots here, right? So imagine this. You cannot get a job anywhere in that fucking country until you're a resident. Till you're a resident.
So you
You
got
cannot
expat.
take a fucking Belizean fucking paycheck from any motherfucking natural born Belizean until you go through the hoops to become a Belizean citizen. For that fucking obstacle, for that hurdle, I fucking appreciate that. You don't take money from the ones that are fucking living there.
Well, I imagine there's work to be done without under the table work. to
Under
be
the
done
table,
there.
absolutely.
Right. I'd imagine
It's
it's everywhere.
I told my girlfriend, I was like,
It's
you know, if we cut down a bunch of avocados, we're going to take them to restaurants, right?
But
Fuck setting up a stand on the side of the road. We're going to take them to restaurants. And she goes, why will they buy it from us and not somebody else? Because avocados grow everywhere. I go, because I have a fucking bat. I bring that whole East Coast fucking style of negotiation to the fucking thing.
I mean,
That's it. That's it.
I'll just worry about eating, and I know I'll eat.
Here's
So,
the thing. For $135K, you're making money off your land.
Right.
If nothing else, you're
But-
eating off your land.
But you gotta have people to process that shit,
Why?
right?
No, what process what?
All the
Chop a coconut and take it into town? You pay
Well, you got an
Bleezy.
avocado farm, then you have to have people to harvest the farm.
Pick them up.
And know how to fucking work an avocado tree.
You have to, you'll have to get them off the tree. You gotta. There's a lot there to learn.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn, but not a
There's
lot to pay for.
learn.
Here's the thing. If
I'd rather go to the coca plant.
God, that sounds so delicious right now. It's been over a year.
Yeah, I mean, that.
I'm just
profitable. I have heard that's a profitable trade.
I mean, if you have hippos
It's
in
not.
Colombia, and you shouldn't have hippos.
It's a profitable trade
until it's not.
until you try to get into it being an outsider. Now it's no longer a profitable trade.
What if you did it for personal use?
Now it's no longer a profitable trade because now this guy wants his money because you've got this farm and he thinks and you owe him money now. Because you got this farm, and you have to pay this guy because he'll peel your face off.
I'm just trying to choose the leaves to march through the mountains.
He will peel your face off while you're still alive if you don't pay him. So,
Do you know I still have LSD in my fucking house
I like it. Let's get it right now.
for our Belizean trip?
Yes.
And if it takes 3.5, then you're gonna come down, and we're gonna fucking lay naked in the fucking Belizean fucking
but there's
forest.
there's got to be an ayahuasca ritual to find down there.
No,
somewhere.
that's it right there. Fucking LSD, fucking pyramids
You
with
want an
fucking.
ayahuasca ritual?
Come on, bro. LSD is gonna be just fine.
You want an ayahuasca?
12
ritual.
fucking hours naked in the fucking forest, in the
Yeah,
rainforest.
dude, I'll jerk him off at least 6 times.
I don't know if I can go that many times, but I am.
I'm like, it's dry.
I am 40. I am 46, bro.
I thought you were gonna get one. I tried on acid one time and it did not work.
You know, like I wasn't even thinking about it when I was on acid.
It didn't work.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it on acid. I know I pissed myself one time on acid.
It didn't work.
That was fucking terrible.
I mean, I know guys who used to get drunk and it didn't work. The only time mine's never not worked, it was on
acid. Yeah,
it did not work.
I had this dude Shaky. Remember Shaky?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gave me some acid. The only thing it worked for was pissing my pants for fucking 2 straight days.
Yes.
Yeah. So because I laid there, fucking thinking I was going to the bathroom in my reality, and I was really just laying on an air mattress, fucking pissing myself. So. Fuck you,
delicious.
Shaky.
So, right now, things are dire for me as far as financials go. But
Okay.
you saw what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
That's all in that one
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Now, I mean, I wouldn't have to worry about my current situation if I just cashed all that out. So,
Yeah, but
no,
are
but,
you?
no.
So how dire is
it'd
dire?
be a cushion.
How dire is dire?
But you just said to me a minute ago about what you're at. It's about the same.
Yeah. How
Okay.
dire is dire?
That's I need $6,000 a month just to pay bills
Yeah.
for home.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I don't know what my home
I'm
bills.
not going to tell you what my bills are.
Well, so
you'll be mad.
Here's the thing, though. But let's say yours are 1,000, right? I'm just throwing it out. Let's say yours are 1,000, and his are 6, and mine are fucking who knows what, because I don't really try to add
That's
up.
just home.
No, I know. But the thing is your 1K is just as dire as his 6K. My fucking whatever it is just as dire as his 6 or your 1.
I haven't,
Because
since I switched it over, I haven't gotten an Ameren one yet, but I'm gonna bet that it's under
2K.
200.
I mean,
a
that's
month.
$450 at least, $500 at least. And
Yeah.
200 a month.
Yeah, so you know, I just put away all my bills for this year.
And then cable, water,
I have 7.
and sewer,
You got Bethalto water. It's $25.
lucky.
$400.
Bethalto water is the shit, bro.
$400
Yeah, and then car payment.
a month.
Car payment.
I don't make the car payment.
And but it still needs to be done, right? So if nobody else is making it, somebody's gonna make it, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is,
Right.
so
Well, if you add all them bills up,
Mm-hmm.
you might as well add the other bill up there too.
You should.
You
So
might
that's
as well
an
add
extra
that
G.
in. So that's
there you go. There you go.
over 2G.
Yeah, there you
right.
go.
Over 2G.
So when you look at real numbers, right? So I spend a lot of money. I spend a lot of money on
but I'm doing good.
Mhm.
Like there's no way I'm gonna see her go. There's no way I'm gonna see it go without gas.
Right.
But there's certain things I'm not gonna see. But
Sure.
but the real reality is That's on you.
Yeah, no, and I'm with that.
I didn't make that decision.
That's
I didn't make that decision.
No.
I don't like that decision.
You're perfect.
But
and that's your option.
You need these things.
That's
no
on
problem.
you. Yeah.
No problem. But the real bills, I didn't make that decision. I don't like that decision.
I like it.
So.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I carry a couple households, right? I carry a little bit of Ridge. I carry a little bit of fucking, and the thing is, like, so I stay, you know, I'm going to get a shed, right, for the house so I can put a fucking motorcycle in it so it doesn't fry all the electronics.
Where are you going to get it from?
Office.
Huh?
Where are you going to get it from?
Probably the top of 140 there, up there by Fred's. Fucking.
That's where I got mine.
Dude,
yeah.
I have. You put it under my carport, man.
I appreciate.
No, like I have a enclosed thing in there. You can put it in there.
We might talk about that.
Yeah.
Then. But I kind of want to shed anyway, so I'm going to turn this one into
I'm just saying, like
into a beehive.
Yeah.
So
So you raise bees?
Huh?
Are you going to raise bees?
Yeah.
I have a Facebook group. I'll add you to.
Please do. So, but the
Because
thing
I was
is,
thinking about raising bees for a while, but I think my neighbors would kill them.
well, so I have property that I don't give a fuck about the neighbors.
Right.
So.
I think my neighbors will kill them, so that's why I didn't.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Why I didn't
So,
get into it. There's all kinds of things I can 3D print for you too for
really
bees. Yeah.
no shit.
Yeah.
Dope. So here's the I'm out.
Me too.
Yeah. So the thing is, everything I'm doing right now is to make every residence that's here that I have any part of into
Right.
Airbnbs to generate revenue.
Right.
So if I can
here where there's not a whole lot of money in it.
right. So, but if here I can make $60,000 to $100,000, right?
Right.
That equals $200K in Central America.
Right.
I can live literally looking homeless and poor, but still fucking qualify for fucking visitor visa
Right.
until I spend a year there to become a resident. I had this conversation with a guy who makes a lot of money too. Our goal now is to be homeless. Our goal now is to not need power. It's not. So I'm selling my truck next month, right? So if anybody wants a 2020 Silverado lowered on 24s with fucking 6 subwoofers and eventually a fucking new windshield.
How did the windshield?
A fucking rock trip when I was going down 44. So, and that did its thing across. So I'm going to sell it, pay off that note.
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
Yes.
Probably. So I'm not giving anybody that money
They'll come to you.
until they can fix my Jaguar
Have the
windshield.
lasers.
On the beach too.
So anyway,
I seen them repairing it on the beach on the TV.
so
I
next,
synced it.
so synced it.
Synced it.
So next year, I'm going to buy a Sprinter van,
Yeah.
tall one, all-wheel drive, twin turbo, diesel, cargo, right?
Right.
Something that holds the chopper, and I can go fucking work.
Well, there's your shed.
And there's my shed. But that way I can take that vehicle with its contents to Central America. I have no problem driving a Sprinter through northern Mexico. Everything I'm doing, literally everything I'm doing, everything the girl's doing is about fucking leaving. I'm a patriot. I love this country. I don't care.
Fuck this couch.
Fuck this couch. I want 15 acres. I want a solar fucking off-grid house. I want fucking $50 a year taxes.
I just want to be someplace where I have to point at the things on the menu because I can't speak the language.
I just want a letter.
And therefore I can't
letter
understand.
From this guy. I just want a letter from this guy left under a rock somewhere that I read, and it's like, come to this location.
Dude, fuck that. We have
And
technology.
he's out there standing on a boat.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro.
and I'm like,
Hey, I'll drop
there's
you.
in a day.
I'll drop you a pin, and you
Yeah.
come fucking stay. And then what I want to do is build a community of mine. Of mine. That's it. There's communities like what I want already out
Can
there.
we have a tiny house community?
You can, but when it's so cheap, bro.
No, but it'd be cool. Like have a whole street like set up like here, like a U, and then have everybody have little houses around it.
That sounds like a Mormon fucking thing, man. With like a bunch of wives, and you just go
I
to a
mean-
different house every fucking night. Sounds weird. I
No.
just think that like it's
No, I mean you have a
it's a small country, bro.
You have a workout house. You have a laundry house. You have your house where you jerk your dick. You have
It's a lot of houses.
Yeah. But no, I'm running a whole circle.
It's just a wall.
A wall of porn.
A wall of jizz.
No, it sounds gross.
That's all it is. It's just a wall of porn, and it's all laminated. So there's a water faucet outside with a hose on it.
Fucking spray down.
You just kind of hose it off when you're done.
So for me, it's getting to the point where I'm okay to dip, dropping it to so many days a week, and then letting people know, be like, I'm good. You know what I mean? And then I have that to make money off of, because you have the money to make the money.
So here's where I am, like, and I'm realistic, right? So in 3.5, I have a spot bought. Will I get to fucking leave this fucking area full time? Not at all, bro.
I mean,
I'm gonna spend
already there.
I'm gonna spend a few months there and come back, wrap shit up. I'm gonna go there, spend next year. I'll spend 4 months instead of 3. Next year, hopefully 5 months instead of fucking, and then it'll grow to where eventually, by 55, I'm out of this motherfucker for real.
Yeah.
I've transferred everything. I get my fucking money. All the fucking templates are in place. Everything runs on a fucking template.
What about your family?
What about family? What about which one?
Your mom or your daughter.
So if I saw my mom and my daughter every day that I was home, or every other day, it would be 20 times more than what I see them now.
I never see my family, so it doesn't matter to me.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love my daughter, and she wants me to be happy. And if I can get her a tropical paradise in fucking January,
she'll be down there.
If I give her a tropical paradise to vacation to,
she's gone.
Rent free, bro.
What do you think she's going to be?
Right.
So
picking her up at the airport, believe that's where it's going to be happening.
Right.
So Chuck,
one of us has to be ballsy enough to fucking leave this.
So let's say tomorrow, right? Market opens 8:30. It drops like I want it to do. I get you 1,000 shares of that shit, right?
Hold on. Let's go to this exact stock. If it drops tomorrow to where you think it's going to go, what's the share price?
103.
$1.03.
103 or 96 cents.
Okay, so
let's say $1.03.
All right, so if I send you, or bring you cash, because I had $1,300 left over after I paid all my taxes and shit, right?
Right.
So I go to the bank, I pull a G out, and I bring it to you, and I say, here you go. Fucking buy me whatever. Here's your cash. Because obviously
you trust me?
Dude, with my life.
Okay, cool. Got it. Yeah, got it.
So I bring you a K.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Buy mine.
Yeah.
Okay, if it drops tomorrow, because by the time I get funded, it's going to be fucking climbing.
Well, I already have it in there, so that's not going to matter.
Well, what I'm saying is, let me buy 1,000.
Right, but I'm saying, I deposit. Doesn't matter. Okay. Like I already have enough in there.
Can I owe you my G?
That's the deal, right? So I'm saying,
owe you my G?
No, because here's the thing. Like,
I mean, if you're going to put it in there for me, then why would I not do that?
No, no. The whole point of life is to fund your friends to help them, right? So the question is,
the same thing we do for work.
Yeah,
bring everybody up.
I know.
If I hit a lottery tomorrow, everybody's coming up.
No, right.
I hit that $600 billion mega jackpot. The people I don't even know are coming up.
I know what at some point it's going to do, right? Now, I have a blueprint which I followed.
You're at least quite confident.
I'm confident. I have followed a blueprint from the last 2 months, right? So I've bought in, I've gone to the rise, I've sold, I've waited for it to come back, I've bought back in. Now I have 15,000 more shares than I had when I started because of selling at the peak, buying at the low, right? So now I have, instead of having 50,000 shares, I have 73 or whatever it is, right? So that's the deal. Now I have 12 racks sitting there waiting for it to drop back one more time to 96 cents or $1.03. So I have that money sitting there. So if you want 1,000 shares, I will get it for you because I'm confident that it will go to what I said. So if you want to give it back to me at that point, to me it doesn't really matter because it's
the come up.
It's insignificant because it's at that point like.
At that point, you've made enough.
Yes,
that's the beautiful thing that is lost on this whole country.
Oh yeah, you should bring everybody up.
It's lost everywhere. Not just. I mean, it's just greed, bro.
If it doesn't go where it's supposed to, I'll eat the loss for you because I love you.
No.
What I'm saying is, I would, because I know what it's going to do.
Yeah,
but I don't expect more than whatever you said, 10% from you, right? I don't.
I mean,
care.
10%'s fair.
I don't even care.
That's probably more than a broker charges. I don't know
But
what a broker charges.
Here's the thing. We're gonna.
I don't got a clue about it.
We're gonna wrap this up. If more people were like us, this country wouldn't be in such a shithole.
No, it wouldn't. No.
So I've always wanted to start this social experiment.
Yeah.
Social experiment where you go to this website and every day you put in like some sort of credentials, right?
Right.
Like your PayPal or something like that.
Sure.
Someplace where you can receive money, your Cash App, your
Sure,
PayPal.
sure.
Right. So you in order to get selected, like every week it'll randomly select
Sounds like a pyramid
from
scheme
this
already.
from this.
But go
No,
ahead.
no, wait.
No,
Every
wait.
week it'll randomly select from a list, right?
Right.
Just randomly draw this name,
Right.
and then for that week,
Ready?
you go in, and in order to register to put your email in there, your credentials in there, you gotta give this person $1.
Okay.
You gotta send $1 here.
Right. So all these people spend $1.
It's a donation thing.
Right.
No, it's a donation.
Let me
thing.
do it to the.
It's
computer,
a donation thing.
to the monitor, to the camera.
It's
all these people
there's
pay
no
$1,
top. There's no top.
but then somebody's got to draw,
Nope,
No.
there's no top.
and they're going to pick.
There's no
and
top.
fuck. I'm just
There's no
fucking-
top.
Go ahead.
So, in order to get your credentials in there, so that you have a chance at being selected for this $1,
Right.
So I just wonder how many people would send this $1,
A bunch.
because listen,
It's just
if
$1.
yeah, it's just $1,
A bunch.
But if over a week's time, this
called a-
person could make an unlimited amount of money,
Yes.
depending on who participates.
Yeah.
And then this just repeats every week. Every week it repeats.
So-
It repeats. But it never draws the same email. Once your email's
Right.
pulled,
Yeah.
once your credentials
So
are
the
pulled,
moral of
they're
the
gone.
story is like, you don't want to be in at the beginning of that. You want to be in the middle, so that you have more people involved.
Not necessarily because.
No, because people will.
So, but
join-
if you pay the $1 again, you get back in, right?
right, no,
Yeah, sure. If you
No,
if you
oh,
give
okay.
if you give somebody else
Okay,
another $1, you get to
so-
get back in.
Because it's rando.
so
So
it's rando, but
it's called the lottery, motherfuckers.
it is. But it needs to be. It has to be legit, so people realize that somebody's actually who's not involved in the organization or the page
It's getting the $1.
is getting the $1.
Right. Well, it's not really the lottery though, because you're basically guaring that
there's-
somebody's going to get these
if there's
$1.
100 of us-
somebody's
A
getting
lot.
these
If
$1.
there's 100 of us at the beginning,
lottery.
right? If there's 100 of us at the beginning, and we're all in this thing, and then we go to a random generator. Somebody has to run that generator, though.
Sure.
Right.
Well,
So-
it's AI done.
Right.
So
No,
AI
you press a
done,
button,
no.
a wheel spins.
Right.
Here it is.
Yeah.
But
it's AI done.
somebody's in charge of that.
Somebody had to pay the $3 for the domain name from GoDaddy.
Right.
No,
No,
not
but
necessarily.
that's it.
No, but I'm saying that like
You can
somebody has to be in charge of that spin, so
Sure.
that person
That's
has
free.
to build trust.
Okay.
Well, no,
Because-
nobody even has to be in charge of the spin. It can be set up to where it just
I'm
changes.
pretty sure that is against state laws for gambling.
No, but somebody.
But how's it gambling? It's more of a donation. It's more like a GoFundMe
It
donation
is.
thing
It is.
than
It
it's
is.
gambling.
It is. So, but somebody still has to be the person that spins it, right? And it has to be the person that is the forefront that says, "This is the person that and
Gets this money.
and show it on the video that you take of the screen. Of the screen, it says, Bovita 13 won.
I don't-
got it today, right?
I don't think somebody has to spin it. I think by now it can be automated.
No. You want a general spin.
to
right?
where
Remember-
at this 0 hour
do-
at this 0 hour it just randomly
So
picks by itself.
we could probably set it up, but so remember we were giving away Unrolled swag, right?
Right.
So we put a bunch of names in, we spun it on that fucking free app, right? And it just spun random. That person won, right?
Right.
So that being said, all that's there, but I
this isn't
guarantee
a win.
it is a
this isn't-
win.
But you're not winning because
Are you-
there's no guarantee that somebody's going to get that these people are going to give you that $1. There's no guarantee. There's no money.
There's no guarantee that the
there's no
lottery gets money.
There's no money backed up.
No, but everybody. But you.
It relies on people's good nature to send this $1.
I just feel like
Everybody funds it before the spin, though.
yeah,
No,
of course.
No, absolutely not.
No, why not?
No, absolutely
Whoa,
not.
whoa.
Absolutely not.
Nobody
Boom.
will fund it then.
Boom! It resets.
New week, new fucking.
You want your chance for like 50 people to send for this $50. 50 people send you $1. So you have to give the $1. Bam, your email's in.
That's gambling.
It's not.
So gambling.
It's not because there's no house.
There is
It's
a house.
100% publicly. No.
If this person is collecting the money and this person pays out,
there's no house.
that's a house.
Nobody's collecting the
Who's
only
collecting the money?
The person whose credentials are up on the screen.
Okay, and then who pays out that money to the winner?
The person.
The same person.
The person.
How can it not be?
No, because
What is it going to be a checking account with 50 motherfuckers in?
you pay $1 because so if you go, let's say you buy something from the internet.
So I just entered into a raffle to win a sprinter.
Nope. Let's say if you buy something from the internet.
Okay.
Let's say you buy a ticket from the internet.
Sure.
You put your email in, you get confirmation that you bought that ticket.
Okay.
Right? So this is kind of the same way. You put your dollar in, and now your email goes straight to that.
You paid for an email.
You are giving, that person is giving the email on screen for the week that dollar.
Okay.
Repeat by however many people do it. There's no middleman collecting the money.
There's
no middleman collecting money. The only thing's happening is you're buying.
Where does the money go?
There has to be a risk to make the money.
No.
There has to be a collector.
No.
Yeah.
So let's say 50 people do it. What happens to the other 49 that don't win?
No.
There's shit out of luck.
You are giving the dollar directly to the credentials that are there for the week. You're giving them directly the dollar. They get the dollar directly.
That's just
straight to their PayPal. They get the dollar.
That's just panhandling.
As soon as you, kind of. As soon as you
have to have it where it's
as soon as it shows that as soon as you show it's a social. That's why it's a social experiment.
Okay.
As soon as you give. As soon as bam, I hit that dollar and you hit the pay, that dollar goes to their PayPal. There's whatever tracks it, whatever records it.
There has to be a beginning to this.
Whatever the website is, whatever receipt or however it works, however the computer decides that you sent it. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know coding, so I don't know how it works.
They're in for the next week for the person that could be.
They're in for the next week for the person that could be on that.
So that makes sense. Then.
So they're giving the dollar. And then their receipt for the dollar puts their email in there, and that's it.
The first person's a scammer, though.
That's it.
Because somebody has to initiate it. So if you're the first
the first email.
Yeah, the first email is a scammer.
So you got this one email up here, and then he's going to email some people. And then he's going to email some people.
He's not getting anything from the beginning. So he's the first email.
Not getting nothing.
No, let's say he's the first email.
So why do it at all, then?
Well, I wouldn't be the first email.
No, I'm saying
it's a social. So the whole thing is a social experiment
to
see how many people
will participate.
Eventually, like over a year or something,
right.
We'll say, yeah, I'll give them $1.
Okay, so it has to start.
Yeah, I'll give them $1.
So with his model,
I'll give them $1.
It has to start with one email. So let's say it's Chuck's email.
Yeah.
It starts with his, and he's like, "This is the first week." So everybody gives $1
to Chuck's email.
Whatever it is, it's his Venmo.
So
this week.
So $5.
Right,
whatever.
So first week, 20 people show up.
All right.
Okay. So then those 20 emails are entered in, and the next week
it's random.
It's random, and it's johndong.com. The next
week.
we
can even make it. We can even still make it random,
right?
Because I can go on Google and find somebody's
right.
random Cash App or whatever.
Hold on. Keep going.
So the next week, now you have 20 people that have a chance to win, right?
Chance to win what?
They're not. That's not a chance to win. They just have a chance to be that week.
Because now it's promoted, and there's this drawing where if you donate to the person whose email comes up in the thing, the next week you could win, right?
Well, you can be selected to be there for the week
to win. So
but you're not really winning because there's no guarantee that anybody's going to send you money.
No, but you're selected, right? So the next week it's your email that you donated $5 to Chuck the first week, and the next your email came up.
Right.
Now 100 people donate $5 to you. Email, right?
Okay.
So everybody who donated $5, the next week, one of those can be chosen to do it, and so it keeps growing and growing. But he doesn't get anything from the initial one, so it's not a pyramid.
Nothing.
It's not a pyramid scheme.
Nothing.
It's not a pyramid scheme. It's just and if nobody donates, then that person whose email selected doesn't get anything.
Yeah, they don't get nothing.
So then you got to start over.
No, it's done. The social experiment's done.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
my
basically,
brain hurts for
basically,
zero net profit.
Basically,
no, that's what it is.
But the whole thing is to see how many people will give $1, because how many people are in this country? 3.6 million.
Yeah.
So if 3.6 million people give a $1,
Billion.
$1 to
Actually, there's 3 million in St. Louis.
Yeah.
okay, whatever. If 3 so fine, that's even a more realistic number then, right? If 3 million people give $1, that person's now fucking rich. Okay. So how many people will participate to just simply give $1 to a guy?
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing. $1 is like fucking...
So you can't even buy a fucking coffee with that no more from the goddamn 7-Eleven. How many people will participate to give $1 to the guy? Because this guy gets to come up.
So how many people
Somebody
keep
still has
giving
to run
dollars?
that. Not that you need money for it.
No,
somebody has to orchestrate that whole setup.
We wrapping up?
And like without malice, right? You know, like you have to be there and be like, hey.
I don't think anybody. The only thing it needs is a person to set up the website.
No, yeah,
and then like if I set up the website, I can walk completely the fuck away from it.
Because somebody has to be like, hey, this, you know, John Holmes 13.com won this week on his email.
Okay.
So
the money goes directly to him. That's why it's your Cash App.
Right.
So
the
here's
money
the
goes
thing.
directly there.
All right. So let's say it goes into Cash App.
But it has to be transparent.
So let's say we get $500,000 transferred to me in Cash App. I get a $10.99 for that.
But you got $500,000. You pay the taxes on it.
You think until that shit comes around in December. Oprah fucked a lot of people over by giving them fucking cars and shit.
Pay the fucking taxes on it.
I
40%.
40%.
Pay the fucking taxes on it.
So out of that 500,000 or 500 fucking whatever, right? So you got 500K or whatever. Let's say it's $1 million fucking dollars.
Skip fucking country.
So $500,000 goes out of the fucking to the taxes. Well, $40,000.
That's on you. You received the money. That's on you to pay.
But what I'm saying is, you are still paying something. There's a smarter way to set that up as like a 501c3 or something to the effect where it's
that's on the receiver to pay whatever taxes are due.
I mean, you have a viable.
There's a legality behind it. It's just a thought. It's an idea.
No, and it's a good idea.
It's just an idea for a social experiment. There's a legality that behind it. You know what I mean? But
no. Just so it's a beautiful idea.
There's no profit in it. The whole point is to see how many people are willing to give up a fucking dollar for this one dude to have a come up. $1.
I'm with that.
For this one dude to have a come up. Now, if they repeat and they do it again and again and again, then that's that restores your faith in humanity, right? But it's the whole point is still to see how many people are willing to give up $1 to some fucking stranger, something inconsequential to them, to some stranger, so that he can have a fucking come up.
So I donated $25 to a race against blindness. And that is a
race against blindness?
Yeah. Okay. So you don't run into the wall.
Is it blind people racing?
It is not yet.
Because I will donate to that.
So it's actually Ute blindness, right?
Okay.
So
that makes it less funny. Thanks for ruining the deal.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, so I donated $25. That's a tax deductible 501c3 fucking donation, right? So that being said, I get to deduct that $25 from my thing, from my tax liability. We don't get that back, obviously. You just get to not pay taxes on that income. Right. So, but the prize is this, or this, or this, or this, right? So whatever. It's fucking, I want it, a Sprinter van with a fucking custom build. So, right. Cool. Okay. So I'm looking at vans. So now social media knows I want vans, and they're fucking going to send me a million motherfucking van things.
Ronnie got that fucking pink ass trailer.
Really?
Just like share and say, like share and comment.
Yeah. They
didn't pay nothing. Share and comment and want a fucking trailer.
There you go. Cool.
Had to go to Arkansas and pick it up, I think.
It is a fucking
free trailer.
That's an adventure.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Goddamn $3,000 trailer, probably.
But so here's the thing. It's like there has to be like a 501c3 behind it. So a 5K thing that keeps you out of legalities, because otherwise that is a Ponzi scheme, or that is a fucking.
It's not though, because he's not getting anything.
See how it's a Ponzi scheme.
If you're paying with other people's fucking donations, that's a fucking
but if he's not-
Ponzi.
To somebody else.
Doesn't matter.
Nobody's making. There's no middleman at
So
all.
who pays for the website?
There's no middleman.
Who pays for
that?
the
All
website?
comes out of whoever sets it up. All comes out of their pocket at the fucking beginning, and they're just out that money so that they can run this experiment.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like that needs to be like a Harvard or a fucking John Hopkins kind of.
Stanford's known from doing that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
Stanford.
Project.
Yeah, Stanford fucking
Yeah,
social
but
experiment.
whoever's going to run the experiment, they just pay for it. It's just out their fucking pocket. It probably wouldn't be that fucking. The most expensive part would be the coding, I would imagine.
Fuck, Fiverr will code it for fucking $10, bro.
Who?
Fiverr. Fiverr.com.
Right. You can
So-
get somebody to. Well, the problem with that is now you're going out. So there's now somebody, whoever's coding it, you don't really know who they are.
Right.
You need a reputable company.
Yeah, I'd rather have
because
somebody
otherwise
anonymous.
they can build in exploits.
Bro, you give me a fucking dot over some
backdoors?
fucking dude.
Yeah, they can build in exploits so they can siphon.
Fair.
So they can siphon
if you spit it
tenths of a fraction over time.
Would you say this was the most diverse fucking podcast we've been on?
Perhaps.
We went all over the place.
We've gone
It's
3 hours.
3 hours.
Nobody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to take forever to upload.
Well, why don't you change your processes so it goes faster?
Change my what?
Processes. I can fucking upload a video in no time from my phone.
No, there's no change in the process. I have to.
Nobody
I'll have it edited in 20 minutes.
Nobody got in a fight, and
Right.
it was really nice.
Oh,
Well,
so-
I was kind of walking on eggshells a couple times there with you. I don't know your level of intoxication,
I had one drink.
so I don't know your level of intoxication. So I was kind of tiptoeing there a few times.
No, I,
The fucked up part is I saw it too. I saw it
Right,
in your eyes,
right.
and I saw it in your eyes. And
Right.
I'm
Right.
like,
I don't.
shit.
I fucking unintentionally pissed you off the one time, which I felt. I
You
felt
knew
like
it.
the
You
level
knew
of
it.
intoxication
You
played
knew
a
it.
role in that.
That's a Four Loco, bro. No, you fucking being crazy.
Then I felt like your level, because you were pretty fucked up that night, and I felt like your level of intoxication just
Wasn't that
kinda-
close, but close.
Just kind of internalized it more than you didn't let me get to the point.
There's not a fucking soul watching at the end, and I appreciate that about you as the watchers.
Well,
So-
they watched all the end of that one because I got fucking chewed out all over the fucking place for it.
Well, anytime Chuck takes an L, everybody's gonna watch. Just so you
Right,
know.
right.
So that being said, we appreciate you watching episode 142. Hopefully, it is 142 because that's what I said in the
It
beginning.
is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
We're all Gen X here, so it is what it is.
I will not be on the show next week if there's a show next week. But I'm pretty sure I can have the door unlocked.
We'll,
And
we'll replace you with Josh. We'll put Josh in your seat.
oh my
my
god,
gosh, that
that's
was
fucking
no.
cigar
and we'll
nerd.
get canceled.
That fucking cigar nerd.
And we'll get canceled
Yeah,
because
have
I'm making
we ever had a black
off-color
person
jokes.
on the fucking podcast?
No. We have not.
Holy shit!
And we
you
still
guys
won't.
are racist.
We need to
And we still won't.
diversify.
Even if Josh is here, we still won't.
Yeah, right. Josh is white. So, let's see if
Now
I,
Josh has to come next week.
right.
You got to make him do it. Make him do it.
I'll tell him his pay is based on it. So, you need employees, bro. It's great. You just fucking, hey, you need to do this, otherwise I can't pay you. So, and then he's gonna go, I take my pay, right? Like,
Make him do it.
right. Thanks for
Tell him
watching
if you
episode
don't do it, I'm gonna
142.
evict him.
If you made it to the end, if you want to submit your fucking contact info, we'll reach out and I will fucking send you some
We'll
shirts.
get you in the.
No, not the pyramid
money-making scheme.
I no, not the Ponzi. But I'll send you a motherfucking
You'll be
shirt.
the first credential.
Shipping is on me. Just because you made it 3.5 fucking hours or whatever the fuck it was. So
2
thanks for
hours,
watching.
57 minutes.
Yeah, thanks for watching. See you.
Yeah.